IronheartS Tomb of Annihilation, where nerds and creatives play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Captain Zach, the GM for our ongoing campaign. Thank you so much for joining us on our second session. We are live tonight. I am the GM for hire. You can visit my artist page on nerdcrafty.com for more information, and I'm joined by as usual, my best friends. So, Weston, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what characters you'll be playing and where we can find out more about you.
I'm Weston Lee Ball. I'm going to be playing Pip tonight, and you can find me at Lava Submersible on TikTok and on Instagram. Shane, why don't you introduce yourself, my bud?
Hi, I'm Shane. I'm playing AFK in tonight's game, and I don't really have an online presence, so I'll just kick it over to Ryan. Take it away, man.
Ahoy there. I'm Ryan. I will be playing our piratey captain Julian Alvari this evening. And you can find me on Twitter. I occasionally even post at Apathy Jedi. And I believe I can now kick it over to Sean.
Good evening. I am Sean. I will be playing both Lieutenant Rel and Bjorn Thunderfoot. I don't really have a social plug, so I will go ahead and kick it over to Matt.
Actually, I don't think Matt's going to be able to join us tonight, but he does normally play Raggle Rock and Parashar. Ronnie, have you gotten a chance to speak yet?
Not yet. My name's Ronnie, and I'll be playing the character of Bluegill Billy. And you can check out my art page, MS Paint Trash, on Instagram and Facebook if you like.
So tonight's session is live. Please feel free to use chat or drop us a line at IronheartS@nerdcrafty.com. We appreciate any and all feedback. We've got an intro video that we're going to play for you. And when we return, we will begin tonight's episode of the IronheartS Tomb of Annihilation.
No, Sam.
Life is undone. The magic of revival stripped away. An ancient evil whispers its revenge from the deepest jungles of Chult. It will take those with an iron heart to face what lies within the Tomb of Annihilation. Bjorn Thunderfoot, founder of the IronheartS, is an Ursa hailing from the Northland's icy frontier.
I did not have a dream. This is who Archie told me to go meet, a woman named Syndra Sylvain.
Pip Ponderowski, bard of the Brevi Art movement, was raised in Zobek at the metropolitan crossroads of trade and civilization.
That sounds like something we would love to help you with. Musharib, consider yourself hired.
Anita Kinami, Phaedon Pin, Kainshin Podokai, navigator to the Dark Messenger, valedictorian of Bemia's Academy of the Arcane Arts.
I have teleportation circle. They said anywhere but here. I can get you anywhere that's not here.
Raggle Rock, cleric to Chengdi, is an orphaned dragonborn who has become a gnome in the name of God and good.
She would make us get the eye and then kill us all before we came back. I believe that with all my heart.
Sergeant Bluegill Billy of the Port Nyanzaru Authority is a native Batra born and raised by the Bluegills tribe of Chult.
I think I could raise Chompy. Easy, Chompy.
Captain Julian Alvari, the bloody mess of the Dark Messenger.
So if a two-man canoe is a goat, then we need 10 goats? We don't have 10 goats. I'm reasonably sure.
What villainous, whispered one, lies at the heart of the death curse? And who will return from its soul-mongering when the IronheartS of Midgard delve unto the Tomb of Annihilation.
On the last session of the IronheartS, the party began in the midst of their evacuation of Nidenzaru as the world ended around you. Pip Ponderowski was able to retrieve the supplies gathered by Claudius and jettisoned from the Dark Messenger as it was transformed back into its bottle form. Claudius was struck by ley line lightning, and a short time later, Lieutenant Rel was able to save others from the same fate. Riding Chompy the Dimetrodon like a windsurfer, Bluegill Billy leads the party out of the city, intimidating locals that if they stay, they will die. The rest of the party mount Devon the Triceratops, and Pip and Julian are able to persuade the locals to join the evacuation. The ocean is a mess of magic and turmoil, but a Thieves Guild member named Chumba is able to get the IronheartS and the people you've rescued into the safety of the sewers. Grandfather Zitembe says goodbye, refusing to work with the Thieves Guild, promising to do what he can for those who do not trust them. He says goodbye to Wakanga and the IronheartS. Parashar calls upon fated ley line magic to transfer the personal belonging of Raggle Rock, an iron flask, to Parashar's person, and Devon is placed into the flask since he will not fit in the sewers. Within the sewers, amongst the crammed people, you are introduced to Chumba the thief, and he immediately demands payment. He doesn't care about the people or the IronheartS. He's in it for the money, and he's going to make it for saving everyone. Parashar offers dirt as payment, but Chumba demands precious gems, preferably diamonds. A diamond is procured, dropped, retrieved, and given to Chumba, and Pip is able to keep the locals from panicking with his dancing lights, art, and persuasion. You are led to a large antechamber T section with watermills, dams, and diverging passageways where Chumba demands contributions from each individual. Lieutenant Rel interrupts and covers their fees, totaling 200 gold. AFK attempts to donate a bag of sand. Chumba leaves, promising to return with food and blankets. Wakanga and the crew of the Dark Messenger stay behind, promising to look after these people and keep an eye on Chumba. Wakanga hands Lieutenant Rel his personal sending stone. Led by Parashar to Old Town, the party makes their way towards the jungles of Chult. And when the Titan Hydra is discovered, Lieutenant Rel, AFK, and Pip cast invisibility on the party and their NPCs so they may escape the city safely. The Titan Hydra stops at the edges of the city. Once out of the city and amongst the trees, Parashar uses his primeval awareness to sense the jungle is filled with aberrations, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. They're all within 6 miles. No celestials or dragons are sensed. Kid from the Dark Messenger stumbles into the group, declaring that he felt safer with Julian and the IronheartS. A moment of silence is held for the hundreds killed or teleported, and Claudius is believed to have been teleported to the Shadowfell. Discussing the party's goals and tactics, Pip considers putting a leash on the being that is more tree than bugbear, Parashar. By Musharib's request, a marching order, the extent of Parashar's ranger abilities, and plans are discussed. AFK produces the map of Chult that had been given to them by Sindra Sylvain, and Anit traces circles on the map, explaining that the cosmos of Midgard seems to be manifesting in Chult. Ice and shadows to the north, air and water to the west, fire and light to the south, and earth and lightning to the east. Billy wants to go to nearby Fort Bulwarian to the northeast. Julian wants to hunt down Alak Jahawan, who is known to sail the coastlines of Chult. Pip, in his mind meld with Charin, points to the lost city on the map, far to the south. And Undril states she needs to go to Camp Righteous to the southwest along the river. As night comes, icicles form, and the party traverses the jungles of Chult in the direction of Camp Righteous. So you guys are in the midst of your night travels, Parashar leading the way, and I will show you the map. So very near the top, very close to Nyanzaru, is the party. And you guys should be able to see that with the little party token.
Ain't no party like a pirate party, because a pirate party has booty. Here we are.
I learned that in church.
You guys continue traveling for the majority of the night. And as midnight passes, amongst the cacophony of noises coming from the jungle as it reaches freezing temperatures, you begin to hear chattering, whining, and screaming in the direction you are traveling. There is commotion. What would you like to do?
I motion for everyone to hold up. Just raise my hand.
Julian's gonna come up behind Pip and kind of murmur, "What'd you spot?"
Well, you hear that, Captain? There's something up there. I think if we're going to continue forward, we ought to head cautiously.
Who are our sneakiest sea dogs?
I'm very sneaky.
Aye, Bluegill. If you wouldn't mind scouting up ahead, ensuring we're not walking into a trap, be greatly appreciated.
You can count on me.
Hey, Billy, what if we let Parashar handle this? Just maybe he could come with you. Parashar, are you up to helping Billy get down the road a little bit? Check out the lay of the land.
Parashar's eyes are just white. No.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, Billy, be extra careful. Let me just hold still half a sec here.
I'm gonna be honest. Parashar just hurt my feelings.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he was, socialized like the rest of us.
Aye, he doesn't have the rarefied finishing school upbringing of the rest of us.
But, buddy, I'm just going to give you...
What school?
Here we go. Yeah, so I'm just going to touch you on your arm right here. Now, I'm not going to harm you. Okay, so I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement.
Oh, that's interesting. What does that do?
Well, I take out my pad. I start drawing. Now, when you go ahead here, it's going to be like you're walking down a straight road, even though we're in the jungle. And here, it's just, I got my little pad and I show Billy, and it's him walking down a straight path towards the sound. Now, Billy, just be real careful, and before you engage with anyone, just report back to us and let us know what you find.
Maybe he should have a code word, in case he needs backup.
Yeah, Billy, maybe your code word could be, shit! Just really loud.
Time-honored
if anything
classic.
really bad happens.
Maybe something that would make sense in a conversation.
What about key lime pie?
Yeah, that
Well-
works. Good luck, Billy. It was good knowing you.
All right, bye.
Billy,
Yes.
what does Chompy usually eat? Just in case.
Pretty much everything.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Musha, are you taking Chompy with you, Billy?
Hey, Chompy, come with Papa.
So
I like this plan more.
Yeah,
He
this
gets right
way
next to
AFK
you.
won't have to feed him in the event of your inevitable death. Sorry, Billy.
Musharib approaches. Should I go with you? He's talking to you, Billy.
No, me and Chompy. Oh, I guess. You can come.
All right. So he's kind of got some spare clothes that you guys have given him, and Billy, Chompy, and Musharib proceed further into the jungle. Are you guys moving at a slow pace? Are you running, or just a regular pace?
Probably slow if there's a bunch of sounds. Maybe even like a complete stop.
Yeah, and I would say that given what we're navigating the jungle at night, and none of us are especially good at that. Probably pretty slow.
What about Billy?
Yeah, we're moving very cautiously. I don't know if Chompy would be, though.
Well, why don't you do an animal handling check first for Chompy, and that'll be right at the top of your skills. Yeah, Chompy's right with you. He kind of, what do you say to Chompy to get him to slow down and be stealthy?
I'll give you a big T-bone steak later, Chompy. You just gotta be quiet for a little while.
He doesn't even speak. He just nods.
Good boy. I love my boy.
And why don't you make a stealth check for you?
Oh, you're the stealthiest sea dog we got, and you're clanking around in a big old tin can.
Yeah, I didn't want to out a game, but that is not traditionally what Billy is known for.
You'd think we would have noticed that when he clanked up to us.
Hey guys, I'm gonna bring my dinosaur. We're gonna scout out this commotion up here.
Clank, clank, clank.
What do you think AFK was talking about? Wish him good luck.
And so they're both somewhat stealthy, and now you can make a perception check for me.
Lucky you brought Chompy.
Isn't what's his name with him also?
Mutharib, yes.
Yeah.
Chompy? Oh, Musharib. Yes,
Yep.
thank you. I almost forgot about him.
He's
like,
much more
I am
quiet.
used to it.
He is much more quiet than Billy. So
I was forgotten about at my high school prom as well.
So quiet, the GM didn't even notice him.
I was about to say that.
You know, that's a great endorsement of his stealth. That's all I'm saying.
Man, and the roll to back it up.
Actually, I think someone else might. There it is. Wow.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, he really was stealthy.
So he's like flipping through the underbrush, not making a sound, not breaking a twig.
Like
hawk-like eyes, spotting every little detail.
As Billy and Chompy are like clanking and kind of meandering ahead, Musharib just disappears into the brush.
in my tribe, we call it a bait and switch.
He's like moving sticks that Chompy would be stepping on.
Right?
Yeah, he's being stealthy for the other two.
Actually, that's a good point. I often count a natural 20 as like making up for someone else's roll. So he's able to negate the two lowest rolls for stealth and perception.
Dang.
Nice.
Someone's making someone wants to be a part of the crew.
Stand by. And so Billy and Chompy, as you guys are moving at a slow pace through the jungle, you see a obsidian spear hit a tree right behind you, Billy. It goes right by your face and then sticks into something behind you, and then you hear a and Musharib jumps from the brush and says, "Look, behind you!" And the tree that the spear hit starts waving its leaves all around and attempts to engulf you. It has disadvantage on the attack since Musharib spotted it.
Oh, man, somebody pissed off the Lorax.
I quickly jump as far as I can.
Okay. And with disadvantage, I've got a 15 versus your AC. And I believe yours is well over that.
Yeah, it is. It's 19.
So it would have gotten you had it not been for Musharib. So you jump just in time to see this plant move just a little bit, and its arms, its vine-like giant leafy arms, snap like pincers in the spot where you just were. And as the jaws open back up, there's like liquid nitrogen frosting from them.
Oh my gosh. Key lime pie!
Key lime pie sounds.
Yep, that's the signal.
That's the oh shit signal.
What if he's just hungry?
I'm not hungry.
AFK, get your shit together, getting gayer.
Oh, I'm going.
All right.
Were you guys able
Keep
to
the
see
landlubbers
that handout
behind
of the
us?
moon trap?
I'll say again.
Can you guys see the handout?
Indeedy,
Mhm.
that is a terrifying looking plant. I do not want to plant it in my
All
yard.
right.
No planting, no smooching. Not for you, plant.
It's a man eater. I suppose we probably want to kill it before it murders our amigos.
Astute
And you should
observation,
see.
Captain.
It's difficult to see in the night, but those of you with dark vision might even see further ahead, where you can see other man traps are eating baboons.
Okay,
Oh.
are these man traps like in the ground, like immobile plants, or are
They
gonna...
look to be rooted in the ground, and you haven't seen them act or behave yet.
Okay. Does anybody have nature, or would that... Could we do a check?
Yeah, anyone with proficiency in nature, or Pip with his jack of all trades, can make a nature check to know more about what you're facing.
I'm on it.
All right, Captain.
Hey.
So
very
Pip
nice.
and Lieutenant Rel, you guys have studied these creatures or heard tales about them from other people before, but you've never actually encountered them before. These are man traps. However, no man trap lore states anything about having ice powers, and all of these man traps are kind of emanating this liquid nitrogen like frost, especially from their gaping maws.
So descriptive.
So each of you should be able to find your token and click on it and hit that initiative button on your character sheet.
Anyone else having trouble with the map?
I see all black.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I
God
just
damn it.
noticed it.
I didn't know how
We're
to-
experiencing some technological difficulties.
Yeah, that's right. Stand by.
I got your technical difficulties right here in my computer.
That's usually where they go. I was worried you were going to say in your pants, and I was going to have questions about... I mean, we've known each other for a long time. I didn't know you went cyborg.
You know, I'm on my way. It's an expensive process.
I hear lots of computers have performance issues, but the mechanic says he can get it fixed up by tonight.
Gosh darn it.
Well,
Oh, and we haven't taken a long rest since that fight at the gatehouse, or the
Correct.
gates.
Yep.
You
So
bet.
I hope our casters have some spell slots.
Oh man, I hope you like the spell Firebolt.
Well, luckily, Rel took up most of that burden, so we're just. I mean, I think I expended. It wasn't a lot. That's what I remember. I'm still pretty in the
I see a map
green as
now.
far as my spell slots go.
Along with bamboo.
My mistake, guys.
I see it, Jesus.
So now you should be able to click on your token. And once you have your token selected, you can click on your character sheet and hit initiative.
Well, that's a terrible initiative.
Just click on token. I will try this again here. Click on token, click initiative. There it goes.
Hurrah, hooray. Kaloo, kalay.
think we've got some old initiative coming up too.
I would
Yeah,
like to note for everyone's benefit that I ate my disappointing iceberg lettuce salad, and it was the salad equivalent of the color beige.
Yeah.
Crunchy water, if you will.
Props to them for naming it disappointing salad, though.
Yeah, it was really considerate of them to put it on the menu. Oh my God, did Billy die? He's got a big X through him. You bastards! You killed Billy.
Won't get away with this, you son of a bitches!
That must have been either a really bad or really good lemon pie.
Key lime, AFK. God damn it!
You can't even keep track of the code phrases. You're a damn good navigator and a great wizard, but a terrible code phrase remember.
Sorry, Captain.
How'd you remember all them spell books?
That's a long conversation. Do you want to have it right now, or?
Probably a bad time.
Oh, okay.
That's why my initiative's so low, because I'm asking you about it. My curiosity got the better of me, and I got distracted.
Yeah, it happens a lot. I know.
Oh, that's better. Cool.
Did I do it right?
Yep.
You did it very right. You're acting
mine
quick
was
there, Pip.
16.
All right.
What's that, Ralph? I got you at a 16.
16.14.
All right, so we've got Pip, we got the man traps, we got Lieutenant Rail, AFK, Bluegill Billy, Musharib. Oh, we need Chompy in there.
And that. I tried to roll initiative first time, and it rolled 6, but I didn't have the character selected. I don't care which one you do. I'm just letting you know.
I think it did whichever one was with your token.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Chompy.
Are we putting our sweet boy
roll.
Devin in harm's way?
I'll put Kid up there. And Neat.
Devin is out of the Pokeball flask. We got him out.
You guys were traveling on top of him.
Yeah. So he's out, and he's with us. Oh, that's where you are. I see. Oh, does anyone want to do rolls for Undrill and Eat, Devin, Chompy, or Musharib? Oh, you got his X, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, Zach's got a big stack of initiative rolls in the chat right now.
I see.
So we've got Pip, Neat, Mantrap, Chompy, Rel, AFK, Kid, Devin, Billy, Undrill, Julian, and Musharib. I think that's close enough to everyone. Parashar, by the way, is just eyes white. He seems to be communicating with the forest or something.
Well, that's useful.
That is extremely on brand for him.
He's smoking some new.
That guy must be smoking some heavy doobies.
Mm-hmm. Indubitably.
All right, so Pip, as the night and cold of the jungle surrounds you, you do see the scene before you. Numerous baboons. Some of them are in these like pillars of ice, just frozen. Some of them are frozen and being eaten by the man traps, and some of them are just being eaten by the man traps. You can see one of them is got its eyes on, or got its targets on Chompy to the south. You see the scene before you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to assist our friends Chompy. He's the one most in danger. Bluegill Billy's over here. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to attack the one to the south there. I'm just counting the spaces. Don't know if I need to move, but I'm preparing a thunder wave. So thunder wave is just affects the 15-foot cube around myself, correct? It says cell 15-foot cube.
Sounds right to me. I couldn't tell you.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you could do
poke
some
it
serious
flat if you
damage
want.
to this party.
Yeah, that's not what you want. So let's see. I need to get up close. 5, 10, 15. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube from you. Makes a con save.
And Pip and Rel, with your knowledge of man traps, you know that they can move, but they move extremely slowly. They have a movement speed of 5 feet.
In Pip's current position, is Chompy still in danger? That looks like I'm all right, but I'm not positive. Yeah. It'd be 3
I think
a 3x3 square. Oh, centered around me.
Yeah, so as long as you stay opposite the side of Chompy, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You should see my wayfinder thing. Little click ruler. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Hi, Captain. Yeah.
You might want to go one more square down. Otherwise, you're going to hit Devin, Anit, and Undril.
And I know you don't want to thunder wave our sweet boy Devin.
Okay. Sorry.
Or the other people. But mostly Devin.
Anybody know if there's a way to minimize the
you could
like tokens at the bottom of the screen?
Yes. In your settings, I think it's I think it's in display or audio
I'll figure
and
it
video.
out. I just drive me nuts. Cool.
So yeah, you might have to zoom out a lot unless you change that.
Oh yeah, it's the settings cog at the top right, audio video, and then
yeah, you can do it.
Video
do it
display.
now.
There's a drop down.
Well, let me get through my turn then. While I'm
okay,
I'll mess with that later.
Also, based on your spell, I'm thinking you're. Nope, there you go. That's good. You're in the perfect spot. So I've got to make a con save.
Yeah, but it looks like I did really bad. So.
Yeah, each creature in a 15-foot cube must make a con save. On a failed save, they take 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
And I believe I failed against your DC of 16, so it's going to take 4 damage and is moved. Oh, you didn't post the spell in chat. Oh, there we go. Show spell description. Cool.
Tight.
Moved 10 feet away.
Can this creature be moved?
Yep. Its roots kind of get ripped from the ground a bit, and it is moved on top of Chompy.
Oh no! Unintended
on
consequences.
top of Chompy?
No, my boy! I must save him.
Could I have prevented that?
You would have had to change your position because it's moved 10 feet away from you. I don't cast these spells. This is your guys' shit.
No, I know. That is my mistake. I certainly wouldn't have wanted to make it go onto Chompy.
You know, I was thinking it might not have moved at all if it was, like rooted. So that just confirms that these things can probably move around. So it works out.
It was confirmed that they have a move speed of like 5 feet per turn.
Oh, okay.
Pip, you can use like a bonus action to say something to Chompy if you want, or you can always talk on your turn. Just because it's combat doesn't mean you're muted.
Yeah, I would. If you'll allow it, I would throw a Chompy treat or a Devon snack for Chompy. I have one more.
Yeah, as a bonus action, and you can say something as well.
Yeah. So, at some point, I noticed that this is going to go badly for Chompy if I don't do something. So Pip, at the last moment, says, "Chompy, go get it, boy!" And I throw a Devon snack opposite direction of the way the thing would be flying or falling, whichever way it looks.
Do you want to ping on the map where you want to throw it?
Well, I was directly horizontal from it, so I would throw it like, oh my God, this way.
Like off the map?
No, just like.
Oh, there you go. I
Letting
see
me
it now.
ping there.
It just pinged.
No, it pinged way north of where I wanted it to ping.
Oh.
I want it to ping like 2 squares south, 1 square east. I don't know why it's not letting me ping.
Oh, of where you were? Oh, I see. Bottom right.
I mean, that was closer to where that's closer to where I wanted it. Yeah, that direction.
Okay. Away from you and the man trap.
Right.
Why don't you make an animal handling check?
Tell me that was your cat, Weston.
No, that was my mouse.
Okay, well, either way, bad animal handling.
Thank you, Ryan. Hey, okay.
Chompy's eyes follow the tree. And I believe that is your turn, Pip. Don't forget to expend your spell slot. Do I have any volunteers for taking control of Enit's combat actions?
I volunteer as tribute, if only because my initiative is.
I was about to say, if your initiative's low, it might be willing to,
I got you, fam.
Thanks, fam.
And all of your party members that are currently on the field should be in the followers and strongholds tab.
Yeah,
But I did
I've got her.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got her sheet up from the handouts.
So you can see that she's got. God, for some reason, actually, I'm not able to. It's bugging out when I click on your NPCs. But you can see she only has 27 hit points. Her AC is 13. She's got a +2 to hit, but she's got some decent spells.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna say she's probably gonna want to sacred flame the nearest man trap. So
the one on Chompy.
The one on Chompy.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure she loved Chompy the second she saw him, just like everybody else, because he's among the goodest boys.
Did you want to move Chompy, Zach?
Nope.
He's still on the man trap?
Yeah, he's got to wait for his turn.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, let's see. Sacred Flame.
Somehow I lost Enit in my turn order.
Yeah, she's gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Neat.
So flame-like radiance descends from the sky through the jungle canopy onto the creature you can see within range. And I'm going to have to make a dexterity saving throw. So this light pierces the night sky, and for a brief moment, the whole area is engulfed in daylight magic. The man trap fails its saving throw, so it takes 2 radiant damage, it looks like.
2 whole radiant damage.
Well, you guys have brought this thing from 77 to 71.
Hell yeah.
Ow.
That's
Killing
what I
it,
like to
guys.
see, boy.
And Enit is currently mounted on top of Devin the Triceratops. Is she going to use any movement or take any other actions?
No, she's probably going to stay on Devon for the duration.
All right.
Given her incredible squishiness and ability to do stuff at range. And her the fact that she can, heal. That's always nice.
And she kind of yells out, I'm just going to stay right here and keep doing this. Meanwhile,
Hanging them for 2 damage.
Meanwhile, the man trap that's right on top of Chompy is going to make an attack at him. And that's a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
And so this man trap just kind of on top of Chompy moves its jaws so that it can use gravity to help engulf him. While trapped in this way, the target is blinded, restrained, has total cover from attacks, and takes 15 acid damage.
Seems the Chompy has become the Chomped.
So Chompy is down to 4 HP.
No. Oh.
And behind you, Julian and Lieutenant Rel, you hear some rustling in the forest before a huge lightning bolt of ice shoots out from it. And this is going to hit the both of you unless you succeed your saving throw. So each of you, Julian and Lieutenant Rel, must make a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, I have a +7 and I managed an 11. Tight.
At least it's not a 1.
You both rolled. No, you rolled a 4. You rolled a 7. Okay.
This is a woof.
You had to succeed against DC 16. So both of you fail your saving throws. Oh, this is going to be fun. So from the jungle, this beam of ice lightning comes out. You each take 19 cold damage, unless you have any resistance to cold, and you become immobile. Your speed is reduced to 0 as ice starts to form up around your legs. Your speed cannot be altered, and you have disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks and saving throws. Based on how strong this ice is around your legs, you get the feeling it's not going away anytime soon.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Meanwhile, across from you, where vines have completely taken over the path that you were heading in, where the baboons are crying out for their lives, their lives are ending, either by ice breath coming from the man traps, or from actually being engulfed by them, or any combination of the two.
Ruh-roh.
They're just coming out of the woodwork, aren't they?
I don't know if this wood is workable, but yeah.
And Billy and Musharib must each make Constitution saving throws.
Oops,
As
sorry.
another man trap reveals itself from the jungle. What's up, Weston?
That stinking cloud was a mistake. I apologize.
Oh, okay. So Bluegill Billy and Musharib from the jungles, an ice lightning comes out, an ice beam towards you both. There we go. I'll roll for Musharib. At least I'll try. There it goes. So Bluegill Billy, you take 9 cold damage. You should be able to click on your token, and there's a little HP bar that you can move. And Musharib is reduced to almost half health and frozen in place. Put a little lock to show that he's frozen.
Which number do I change?
The green one.
Okay.
Yeah, the green one's your health. The blue one stays the same. It's just your AC for quick reference.
Gotcha.
It's Chompy's turn. Billy or Ronnie, if you want to use, tell me what Chompy's going to do on his turn. He is currently blinded, restrained. He's in the midst of the maw. So let me actually see exactly what actions you could even take. I think while you are restrained, you cannot take any actions. Let me verify.
I think you're allowed to try and break the restraints 1 time per hour or 1 time per day.
It'll depend on the
So,
what it is.
restrained. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So it can attack, it just has disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So Chompy can still attack, it's just at disadvantage.
Chompy's gonna die if he doesn't get out of there. So I think priority is to just try and get him out. Right, guys?
Yeah, that he needs to try to get out of the restraint and run.
So you can use, instead of attacking, you can use a disengage action, which allows you to move without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Is Chompy, is he grappled technically right now?
No, it's worse.
Okay.
He's restrained.
Okay.
Grappled would mean you can move at half speed, and there's no change to attack, disadvantage, or advantage. He has disadvantage on attacks, dexterity saving throws. His speed is 0, and his attacks have disadvantage. I'm not sure if I said that twice or 3 times, but
Yeah. Is there an action that he can try to free himself?
yeah. So among the long list of actions that you have access to, the one that your DM would recommend would be disengage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Chompy must disengage then.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
You wanna
using
roll?
the disengage action, your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. So, well, actually, maybe I should take that back from the GM then, because his movement is 0.
Right.
What I'll do is I'll allow you to use your reaction to make an attack, since a Devon treat was thrown, and Chompy is inspired by that. Your animal handling check succeeded, so I will do a little GM wave, give you a reaction, so you can make an attack with disadvantage. But if it doesn't hit, it's not looking good for Chompy. So Ronnie, you can roll or just click on the attack for Chompy. I think he's got like a +2 to hit.
That would be strength.
It should have a little like bite that you can
Oh.
just click on the character sheet.
Oh my god.
I'm not seeing it.
It's
That's okay. We can use the
I got
strength
it.
roll. I think they're both the same.
Oh,
So
I found
+2.
it.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
No worries. I'm on dark mode. It's got an AC or a attack roll of 14. The target has an AC of 12, so that will hit. It will deal 9 piercing damage to it.
Chomp him, Chompy. Get him, boy.
And Chompy's like scared for dying of acid. He does make the bite, giving him a little GM fiat movement, and he's able to disengage, heading towards the treat in the brush, and like looking back with the fear of life, the fear of death. Lieutenant Rel, it is your turn. And AFK is next.
All right.
You are currently immobilized by ice.
Yeah. Well, that kind of screws up my plan of action.
And I think it was detailed here. Immobile may not even be a 5e condition. It's just something I'm using for this creature. So immobile, your speed is reduced to 0, cannot be altered, and you have disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks and saving throws. So
Okay.
it's similar to it's in between restrained and grappled.
Well, I guess I'm going to sit here and cast spells then. We're going to go with a firebolt. So being the artificer that I am, my firebolt comes in the form of little grenades. And the grenades are launched at my opponents by using a Motzen as essentially like a lacrosse stick.
Nice.
So sick.
Excellent.
So using my illusion dispersers, I produce 2 little firebolt grenades that I will launch at the man trap down south.
All right. And is that an attack roll or a saving throw? There we go. Oh, yeah, those are going to hit. 26 will definitely hit. And a 9 will miss.
Okay.
On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage. A flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. Spell damage increases when you reach 5th and 11th level. So I think yours should be dealing 3d10 automatically. There we go. Cool. 16? Yeah. All right. So it has been reduced to 46 HP. The man trap takes on the firebolt, but is still standing.
Is it a flammable object?
It is a flammable creature, and I think there are more powerful spells that make a creature catch fire. So no.
Gotcha.
So you won't be doing any movement, and it sounds like you used your bonus action to do both of those.
Correct.
All right. So that's your turn then. Does Lieutenant Rel say anything on his turn?
I got you, Chompy. Let's get you out of there.
AFK, you're up.
Captain,
Yar.
save Chompy or burn the plants. She's like pointing at,
I believe the sweet boy Chompy's in need of some saving.
Okay.
Billy will never forgive us if we let him die.
Oh, yeah. Aye, Captain.
I'll kill you all.
Making some
Yes,
pretty big exceptions about everyone surviving.
You're very intimidating, Mr. Bluegill.
Thank you.
All right, so what's AFK doing? Oh, I see ya. And make sure you're not muted there, Shane.
Yeah. So AFK is going to run behind Andro.
So you're like on top of the Triceratops, moving to the other side of it.
Yep. Scooting away, and from the plant to the north and scooting down behind them. And let me make sure I'm far enough here. Yes. Okay. So then AFK will cast Resilient Sphere on Chompy.
A sphere of shimmering force encloses Chompy, and he is a willing creature, I think.
Yes, I would hope.
I'm gonna err on the side of caution. We'll say he's willing. And nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects, can pass through the barrier, in or out. Though a creature in the sphere can breathe there, the sphere is immune to all damage, and the creature inside, Chompy, cannot be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can Chompy damage anything outside of it. The sphere is weightless and just large enough to contain the creature inside. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's walls and thus roll the sphere. He's in a hamster ball. He's in a magic hamster ball right now.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The globe can be picked up and moved by other creatures. Chompy is a medium creature. And a disintegration spell targeting the globe destroys it without harming anything inside of it. Boom. So this magic hamster ball encloses around Chompy. What color is the magic ball?
It's definitely like doing like a rainbow, like it's clear and then like a little rainbow like shine over it.
Nice.
I like it. He put all the color dots down. Oh, rainbow. Okay, well, yeah.
Yep. Boom. All right, AFK. What else are you doing on your turn?
I don't think I have any bonus casting here. I'll look real quick, but I believe that's going to be my turn.
And then Ryan, I volunteer you to take Kid's turn as well, if you don't mind, since he's part of your crew.
I'm eager to please.
Yep.
No, I don't. I don't
All
got
right,
anything else.
I don't have access to his character sheet or
What?
I have his bio and info, but
Well, let me fix that right away. Stand by.
it looks like though I can club things and cause 1d4 bludgeoning damage. So those man traps better watch the fuck out.
So he is armed with a cutlass, but it's just slashing damage instead of bludgeoning. I didn't go in and manually change all of the crew's clubs that they come equipped with normally to swords. So he does have a scimitar. Oh, he's a little bit better. He's got a +4.
Okay.
The other members of your crew have a +2 to hit, and he does 1d6 +2 slashing damage on a hit instead of the rest of your crew. Yeah.
I'm a young and up-and-coming sailor, Captain. Watch me save the crew.
That's what he says as he does whatever you're going to have him do.
Well, it looks like my options are slash or don't slash. So, because he wants to impress his captain, I think he's going to opt for slash.
Nice.
And so he's going to move over to the man trap that's assailing Chompy, and he's going to scimitar him.
Oh my god.
All right, you should be able to just click on scimitar and it'll pop up in chat. There you go.
Oh, woof.
A natural 1.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, dude, he has
Captain,
9
I just
HP.
wanted to impress you.
Dude, homie's gonna get wrecked. Oh, no.
He falls prone. He trips.
Oh, no.
I didn't see that route there, Captain. I guess I'm just too used to a life at sea. I'm not a landlubber. Oh.
So his attack falls short, and he is now prone because I love doing a critical miss.
And Julian, in a slight character break, says, mediocre!
That's not good enough.
Witness me.
Who would like to, or maybe, who's going to tell me what Devin's doing?
I've got Devin's sheet right here. I know this isn't like on his sheet, but Devin is naturally as characterized by everyone kind of a coward. So he's just gonna like hang out, protect the party, and chill there. If he could do like a kind of like defend move, so he can act as a meat shield from everyone, I think that's what he would do.
Yeah, so there is the dodge action that you can take.
Dope.
And that will why doesn't it doesn't so this you guys can find these actions in combat with the I tab. For whatever reason it's not popping up as something that I can show you. But it says dodge. When you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn Any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. You lose this benefit or if you are incapacitated or your speed drops to 0.
Cool. So yeah, Devin's gonna move like right here, and then like just kind of like protecting Rel and whoever's behind Rel. I don't recognize that token. And then he's gonna do the dodge action.
So, in the words of the Tea Party movement, please no steppy. Rel and I are immobile below Devin's big stompy feet.
Yes.
Okay, so he's kind of providing cover for them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Truly the sweetest boy.
Mushu and Billy are immobile as well, right? Or are they like fine to move? They just haven't gone yet.
Musharib is immobilized by ice, and Billy succeeded his saving throw, so he has it.
Okay.
And Billy also has his turn. It's currently your turn, Bluegill Billy. What would you like to do?
Oh my.
You can see the Chompy surrounded in the hamster magic ball. The man trap that attacked him has been beaten up quite a bit to looks like maybe a half health type scenario. And there's still plenty of other man traps on the field, including the one that tried to freeze you and Musharib. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to pull out my battle axe. And I'm going to attack the man trap that's close to death.
Leap over to it. And that's all of your movement. And you should have a battle axe on your character sheet that you can just click on. $15 will hit, and you deal 6 damage to it.
It will cut.
And any bonus actions? You can use Second Wind to restore some health.
Yeah, I'll use Second Wind.
Okay. And then I'm not sure what battle maneuvers you've learned, but if any of them are a bonus action, you could attempt one of those. Sounds like we'll do Second Wind, though.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So Second Wind. You can roll 1d10 and add 4 to the result, and you'll restore that much HP.
Oh, is Billy also a battle master fighter?
Oh, it's /R instead of R/. There you go. Yeah, it looks like Bluegill Billy is a battle master fighter.
Besties.
Restore 7 HP. So make sure you adjust your HP accordingly. That is your turn. Do I have any volunteers for taking care of Undril?
I do have her sheet up, but I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to?
Shane? No. Yeah, go ahead, man. Less I have to do, the better. I can focus on
This
Pip's next move.
I don't see. What was it? Undril?
Yeah, it'll be followers.
Oh, I wonder.
Right below our characters, followers and strongholds, Chult.
You might have to do it. Undril comes up as not a character. So
It's
go ahead.
basically just an eat.
Yeah.
But with
Go
a
ahead.
new, different name.
No, it is not.
Well, she might have
Undril
different
is
numbers,
not.
but
Yeah, she does not have. She's not as good in combat as Anit is, and she also has a very cautious demeanor. Nyanzaru and Chult have been an absolute living hell for her. Her AC is 10, her HP is 9. She has a club, and Cure Wounds, Sanctuary, or Bless are her first level spells. Light, Sacred Flame, and Thaumaturgy are her cantrips. And I'm hitting show to players on her sheet. I don't know if it pops up for you guys.
yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I was looking at her sheet. I was just gonna do Sacred Flame, cast as high as I can at the one to the south. But if you don't think that's in character for her, that's totally understandable.
She's not. No, you control her in combat. You can have her do whatever you wish. Sacred Flame cast. She doesn't have to move to be in range, and she probably wouldn't want to move any closer. She's got 9 HP.
Right. I did roll it. It should be in chat. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, I see. And that man trap will take 8 radiant damage, bringing it to 36.
And Undril takes cover on Chompy or on Devin's saddle afterwards.
Sure. And Julian is up, and Mushari will be next.
And Julian, well
so
known.
Julian,
for his,
you are immobilized.
And
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
as
off.
a melee character, well known for my ability to cope with being immobilized. So because of that, let's see. Julian is gonna say, "Hey Billy, hit him again!" And use Commander's Strike. And expend a superiority dot. Oh wait, wrong attack. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. There we go. Misfire. So yeah, he's gonna tell Billy to hit him again.
Oh, go ahead.
You got it, partner.
And I'll go ahead and roll the superiority die so you can, and we'll see if you need to add it to your attack roll.
Nice. So you can add it to your damage roll on this, and you deal 10 damage to the man trap.
Awesome.
So this thing's like missing some of its big pincer man trap leaves now as Billy takes another hack into it. Green slime like chlorophyll blood spraying all over him and hissing like liquid nitrogen.
And then Julian's going to remember, oh shit, I have a longbow with me. And so he's gonna take out his longbow and his poison longbow and fire it at yonder man trap.
Nice. I think you've got a 12 to beat on the AC, so that's just enough.
I'm not much for Bowen, but There we go.
And make sure you expend your ammo for that.
Indeed.
And that is a failure on the con save. That is a killing blow.
So that's enough poison. Julian's longbow has enough poison on it to dissolve just about anything, including plants, apparently.
I mean, I'll double check that it doesn't have some kind of resistance or immunity as a plant.
It's true. Hey, forget I said anything.
Yeah. Shut up, Ryan.
Yeah. Nope. The poison is just as effective against man traps as it is against trapped man. So it
All right,
withers
one down,
down.
5 to go.
It withers down, its leaves curling up, and then the ice energy from it seems to dissipate back into the land. And I think that's your turn, Julian. I forget how many attacks you have, if it's 2 or 3.
I have I would have 3 attacks if I were using, an offhand weapon, but I forwent one of my attacks to do the commander's strike, so Billy could hit him.
Okay. All right, so that is your turn. Musharib is up. Musharib is immobilized at about half health. And he's usually one to use his spear. So I'll go ahead and control him with your guys' permission here. As
Cool.
he chucks an obsidian dagger. He's got a few of those. And his target is this man trap that tried to freeze him. 2 piercing damage. And you hear Musharib, a little help, please, IronheartS. As he readies another dagger.
That's just a little
It
bit
is
of
your
aloe
turn.
vera, Musharib. We'll be there in a second. They're not exactly setting speed records.
Oof.
Although for real, he's a little bit on his own there. We should probably help him out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm going real quick through my spells, see if there's anything I can do to help him out right now. I don't think there is. Yeah, I mean the best thing I can do is just.
Who'd you cast Freedom of Movement on? I forget. Was it Billy?
It was Billy.
Okay, never mind. Billy doesn't have to worry about being frozen.
Boy, that sounds nice.
Oh, sorry, switching headphones. My Bluetooth ones are about to die. I'm. Okay. You guys hear me okay?
Aye. Oh, wait. No. Now I can't hear you okay.
I'm gonna cast. Alright, so okay, so this thing's dead. I'm gonna move Pip over to
Careful where you're shoving dinosaurs.
wait, so
this
freedom
time.
of movement would help Mushari. Or
It
is
would
it too late
probably.
because he's already immobilized?
I'd have to double check the spell if you want to post it in chat.
Actually, I don't even think I have a. Oh, I have 2 slots left.
No, I see it. Let's see. Yeah, you touch a willing creature for the duration of the target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained. The target can also spend 5 feet of
Yeah,
movement
I
to
mean, it
automatically
says
escape.
it would it would.
Yeah, it would let him just kind of jump
Prevent
out
the
of the
target's
ice.
speed from being reduced and prevent them from being paralyzed or restrained.
Yep. Yeah, so he would be able to just kind of step out of the ice that he's been frozen into.
Oh my
It'd be like that awesome scene in Batman and Robin where Batman gets the lasered to unfreeze him by Robin on that rocket. We want to replicate that scene here, I think.
When I dropped my phone, I must have turned down the volume. So anything you said to me in the last couple minutes, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I said
Freedom
I couldn't
of
hear you that
movement
well.
will help. Freedom of movement will help Mushari. He'll be able to walk out of the ice.
Alrighty, perfect.
Team.
Freedom of movement on Musharib. All right, buddy. Now I'm just gonna, and I kind of draw a little tattoo on his face. It's just a little stick man running really fast. You have the little emotion lines.
And it's a tattoo.
Here. Well, it's not permanent. It's just it's like henna.
Face paint.
Okay, I can dig it.
And then let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay.
Because you're
That's all my
to use your
movement.
movement, right?
Yeah, that was all my movement.
So that little circle that he has like a tribal tattoo of, you just draw a little man underneath of it with fast running legs.
Exactly.
Yes. You know what though? I do kind of dig the idea that every time you buff one of us, we get some new ink.
You know what? I haven't done tattoos professionally, but I could start doing that.
If I ask for a 13, will I get a 31?
Well, that would be pretty fly.
For a pirate guy.
But I think that's it for Pip's turn. He's gonna stand here with Musharib and yeah, I got nothing.
So Ryan and Neat is up if you'd like her to do something.
Oh, still riding around on Devon. Still having a good time. Let's see. Oof. She is going to. What do we got? With lesser restoration, fix the restraint.
You you believe
you can
so.
add either one disease or one condition. Yeah. So
Yep.
she is going to lesser restoration on Julian.
Now, is that a touch spell?
Yeah, so she's going to dismount and move over to Julian. And she's gonna put his hand, put her hand on his forehead and kind of shake and tap her feet a little bit and bop him on the forehead. You're healed. Out, freezing demons. Got that old time religion in you.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And the ice disappears. Julian is healed.
Praise be.
Blessed be the fruit.
Hallelujah.
Man. I think that's her turn.
That is her turn.
And another ice lightning bolt comes out from the forest. This targets Lieutenant Rel, Devin the Triceratops, and AFK. You must each make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't freeze, Devin.
You can ignore the attack roll that comes up, but you do have to succeed against a DC of 16.
Woo!
Is someone already rolling, Devin?
I'd say go ahead and roll it, Weston.
Sorry, you said con?
Yeah, con.
Yes, Constitution saving throw. Thanks, Weston.
Rel. Oh, man.
This only affects Rel, Devin, and AFK. So Pip doesn't need to roll.
That's Devin's roll.
Okay, cool. So Lieutenant Rel, you are still immobilized in ice, and you take the full 19 cold damage. I'll go ahead and change Devin's HP. He takes half of that, so 8.
So 8 damage if you save.
Yep. And AFK, you are not immobilized. You simply take the 8 cold damage. And Musharib and who's next to him?
Pip.
Pip, you must each make Constitution saving throws. I can roll for Musharib.
Okay.
Oh, no.
He is down to 3 HP, and he cannot be immobilized. So he is able to just kind of slip through all of the ice that goes past him.
Oh.
Pip, you take 8 damage.
Wait, is this a situation in which I could use counterspell?
Yes, you have your reaction available to you.
I have the spell slot.
No. Actually, I apologize. I take that back. It's not a spell. It's just it's like Dragon Breath. It's just a power. It has no counter spell effect.
Okay, I was afraid of that. I do have a point of inspiration. Would that help me in this situation?
You can give him advantage on his throw, which will make him succeed.
Fabulous. I will remove my point of inspiration.
Yeah.
All right.
I always forget about those too. Sorry, guys. That was probably from a game like months ago.
See, and I specifically watched a YouTube video recently that said, "Hey, don't forget about inspiration." And here we are,
Mhm.
looking like a bunch of jackasses.
I'm a bard.
No,
It's
no.
something I should remember.
So it's not your
kind of my
bardic
thing.
inspiration. It's not your bardic inspiration, though. It's you had a point of inspiration, probably
Yeah,
for a
absolutely.
great role play. Yep. So in that case, he is able to get back some of that HP he lost. He's at 12 instead of 3.
Oh,
Good job.
Because he takes half damage on a success.
are you talking about Pip or are you talking about Musharib?
Musharib. Did I say Pip?
No, I garbaged my roll. I wanted to not be frozen in place.
Ah, I thought you were trying to save Musharib. My bad.
No, Musharib's
yes,
unfrozen and has freedom of movement. I'm
Go
fine.
back to almost dying, Musharib.
Yep. You can choose to succeed. So you
Pips-
take
Pip's
8
got places
damage.
to go.
Yeah. You take 8 damage instead of 15, and you are not immobilized. I apologize. I misunderstood.
No, I should have been more clear. That's on me.
I don't think so, but anyways. The other man traps that you guys can see blocking the path that you would have walked into were it not for Musharib are engulfing baboons by the second and chomping them down in one big bite.
Maybe we take this opportunity to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, in a second, we will have no distractions left.
Ronnie, it is Chompy's turn. He is in a rainbow magic hamster ball. He cannot damage anything around him, and nothing around him can damage him, but he has his movement wheeling around.
I think you'd want to get as close to Billy as possible for affection.
Absolutely. So he kind of gets between you and the nearest man trap.
Probably missing a few, things.
Yeah, he's like got blood and stuff all over him.
Come here, boy. Come here, my sweet little angel. Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, Lieutenant Rel, you're underneath a triceratops and partially frozen in ice. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, let's go ahead and keep up this lacrosse game I'm playing. 2 more fireballs.
Okay, yep. So
towards the
and are you targeting the one up? Okay, cool. And I believe you have to beat a 12 AC. So that's 2 direct hits. So a total of 22 damage. Reducing it from 77 to 55 by my math. And some of the wilting plant life around it and icicles shatter and briefly catch flame before dying out in the wet and cold.
Cool.
And does Lieutenant Rel say anything?
Not this time.
Okay. AFK, it's your turn.
Captain.
Yar.
You always ask me to ask you before I cast anything. Should I burn the plants?
Burn the plants.
Burning the plants.
And just the plants. Don't. And just the man-eating plants, not the regular plants, because we don't want to burn the whole forest down again.
Aye, Captain. Again? Oh, right. Again. 20-foot radius. Draw a shape. That is not what I wanted. I do not know how to undo.
Abort!
Oh, I think I can clear the drawings.
Please do.
Let's see. I have like an aura token I can use. I can put in there for you if you want.
No, I'm just taking a look here because it's a 20-foot radius. So I think if I do it right here, I got to do this double click, right? To ping.
I think you just hold it down.
Ah, there we go. So if I do it from right there, should hit all 4 of these plants.
Nice.
And Musharib should be out of it, yeah.
Yeah, he's way far away.
Because he's shaking like a leaf over there.
Sure.
And not like a man-trap leaf that's strong and powerful.
I see that there is 1 baboon still alive. Is that correct, Zach?
Yep.
I will use the
evocation magic.
Yeah, to make them not be affected by the spell.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Fireball. I will link it, and then I will roll it. I think I just click on it, right? And I'm casting it at 3rd level.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 targets.
Yep. A DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
2, 3, 4.
Dang.
Damn it.
Oh, and I have one more thing.
How much dexterity could one man-trap have, I ask you?
No. 2, apparently. Or 10? 12? 12.
Too goddamn much.
Yeah, or 14? I don't know.
Or half as much. Okay.
And I can use I can add my intelligence modifier to 1 damage roll of any wizard spell I cast. Okay.
So you're going to do that right now?
Yes, so that'll be 5 damage. Extra
All right,
damage.
so a total of 28. Okay.
And that'll be AFK's turn.
A huge fireball erupts, and the plants are quivering and shaking and on fire momentarily, but they're still up, some of them more than others. Ryan, it is Kid's turn.
Oh boy, Captain. I just saw AFK be a very useful member of the crew, and you'll find that I'm also a very useful member of the crew. Watch as I get back on my feet. After a blunder, I hope you did not see. Sincerely. To battle!
And he's going to move as far as he can toward a man-trap. Is that further than he can go? I'm not quite sure. Yeah.
Bring out the rule stick.
To the ruler.
Yeah, he can get just up to it.
Oh, but getting up from prone, is that a bonus action?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's half your movement, so he can
Oh, God
only
damn it.
move like there.
Just
I'll
slipping and
come to your
sliding.
aid, Captain.
So he's he'll move to there.
Huzzah!
And you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky. I'm letting Parishar's passive abilities continue. Otherwise, you'd be moving in like difficult terrain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So so Kid gets up and runs a little bit, and that's his turn. Ryan, did you have anything you want Devin? I'll just keep on you since that was such a quick turn. What do you guys want Devin to do?
I vote Devin smash.
Zach.
Oh wait, Devin? No, Rel's stuck.
I want to get off of Devin. If he goes somewhere I do not want to follow.
Oh, okay, sure. Yep, you can do that.
Okay.
I mean, I want Devin to smash too, but also he is cover for all of our level 3 and lower friends.
Don't worry. Chompy's gonna be just fine.
How's everybody else feeling about Devin before we make any decisions?
He seems healthy.
No, do we want
Yeah.
to keep him there and act as cover for all the lower level characters, or do we want to send him in and try and smash?
Nothing wrong with letting the monsters come to us.
That's true. Yeah, we can take them out one
And
at
Zach,
a time, more or less.
Zach Parashar's owner is here.
Hey!
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 Parashar
What's up, brother?
joins the battle.
He comes out of his high.
Yes.
No, yeah, you're way better. I just wasn't thinking on my feet. I'm glad you're here for me.
And then he comes back and he's like, "Yes, I will go with you, Billy."
Yeah, that was a question that was asked him like a while ago. All right, we'll get to you here in just a second.
If I would go
We're
with
going to go through
Billy?
the initiative order first. Yeah,
Okay.
you weren't here, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
So Devin is just going to use the dodge action again, it sounds like, and maintain cover for those people.
Mhm.
Billy, it is your turn. You've got Hamster Ball Chompy in front of you. You can see Kid, Pip, and Musharib near you. The other man traps, there's one to the north and a whole pile of them straight ahead. What would you like to do?
I feel like my primary concern is protecting Chompy right now. But I also want to yell at everyone, and maybe we could all go retreat to where Devin is.
I like your thinking.
Everybody, let's go hide behind Devin. That's where we're the most safe.
And I should.
You heard the frog.
Parashar should be a larger size. Is he in
Okay,
Guardian
we'll
form?
get to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Chompy, and I'm gonna take him to safety. My boy
Okay,
has
yeah,
already done a
absolutely.
great job.
So you can move 10 feet right where I'm pointing, carrying Chompy.
Just picking up this
There you go.
bubble.
Yeah, and well, the great thing about Bluegill Billy, his race, the Botcha, they're small. They're like the size of a halfling or a gnome, but kind of like a Goliath, they have the strength of a medium creature. So he's just able to lift Chompy and carry him with him. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
I give
Ronnie?
Chompy 3 kisses.
You give his hamster ball 3 kisses.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's like this kind of electric shock.
Oh, I just
Can-
thought, could Billy have gotten further if he was just rolling Chompy in his weird little hamster ball?
Well, I think it says that you can pick it up and lift it. I don't know. I'll have to check the details of the spell. I think that's more of a flavor thing, unless
Sorry,
the
my
spell
bad.
says otherwise. AFK?
Yeah, how can I help?
Does the spell say that you can
A
move
sphere.
the hamster ball faster if you roll it, the sphere?
I believe it says that the ball, the person inside the ball can roll it themselves, or the ball can be picked up.
Yeah.
The
So he
enclosed
just picks it
creature-
up and takes
Yep.
it with him.
An enclosed creature. Oh, right.
Yep. So they can roll themselves at half speed, or they can be picked up and carried.
Okay.
All right. And actually, you know what? Lieutenant Rel, Sean, if you don't mind, I'll have you do Undrill's actions since she's rather attached to your character.
Sounds
And you
good.
should be able to see her character. You should be able to see the character sheet. I did a show the players thing.
Yeah, I think I already thought about having them do basically just Sacred Flame.
Sure. On that one to the north.
Yeah.
Okay. So you should be able to just click on it. Thank you. And I've got success. So the light comes from the sky and beams down right next to the man trap. A miss.
I feel like our NPC's sacred flame cantrips are a little underpowered for this encounter. I don't know.
You're doing
yeah.
a good job in that. I just want you to know.
And
Well, you did free the captain.
You're
And she'll
Undrill
probably
just-
free Rel
part-
next.
a part of this team as anyone else. Don't let anyone else say otherwise.
My name is Undrill. And Juliet, it's your turn.
Arr. Well, now that I've got my feet back and I've been, bonked on the head and healed, it's about time I take the fight to the man traps. So I'm going to approach the man trap at the north and gonna
Stand by him.
Okay.
Sorry.
Captain,
Yar.
let me know if there's aloe vera inside.
Aye, I'll be slashing it open shortly.
All right, sorry about that. I missed what you said over for your turn. Sorry about that.
You're good. Julian is moving north to attack the man trap that's hiding in the trees.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
So he's gonna swing Raven Wing at it.
That's a hit.
And that's gonna be 19 damage. He's gonna start taking leaves
Raven
off it.
Wing.
Does it leak out aloe vera? AFK wanted to know. And I'm sure other
It
inquiring
does.
minds.
It does leak out this green chlorophyll, thick, sappy, blood-like substance that is also has a liquid nitrogen freezing quality to it as
Okay,
you
so-
wreck its leafy pincer limbs.
So I don't want to rub it on open wounds. Because Julian's got several at this point.
You're thinking no.
A wise
A
decision.
baboon a half-eaten, a half-digested baboon corpse falls out of it as you wreck one of the limbs.
Ooh. I rub that on my wound, I'll probably get infected. I'll slash again.
Nice. Another hit for 20 damage.
20.
Now we're talking.
Then he's going to follow up with the silver cutlass in his other hand. And that's another hit. For considerably less damage. But arr! You fight like a dairy farmer. Arr!
Yeah, but that's like 46 damage as you just start wrecking this thing. Green chlorophyll sac blood that freezes to the touch going everywhere.
Just a hedge trimmer against a bush of aloe vera.
And I believe that's your turn.
Aye, that it is.
And then it's Pip.
Musharib, and then Pip.
Hey, Musharib,
And
you should get
Musharib
healthy. Rub
is
some dirt on
going
it.
to Musharib is going to run beneath Devin, and he pulls out from one of his pouches a spell component and begins weaving a spell.
Who's weaving a spell?
Musharib.
Okay, good.
And you just hear him kind of yelling out in tongues. Grakno, Lishado, Bumbaku. At the man trap that has only been damaged by AFK so far. This one furthest away.
Hmm.
Stand by. Sorry about that. Pip, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm looking at these three little goofballs down in the corner. Would a 10-foot radius be enough to hit all of them?
Looks like Musharib's carrying the torch, so I can no longer tell.
I think it'll fit. I just have to get creative with how I place it. It's a 10-foot radius.
You could ask what Musharib said.
Anyone can ask.
Oh.
You guys aren't limited to your turn to talk.
Oh, okay.
So, Musharib, what'd you say? But what was that?
I can speak with the animals. I told him to stop.
How'd it go?
I do not know yet, but it seems to have calmed down a bit. You guys can see one of the man traps that was eating the baboons has stopped its frantic movements. Now, Weston, you said you had a question about a spell with what was the radius? 10?
10. The 3 in the bottom right-hand corner, or the southeast.
So there's your token to see about your 10-foot radius. And
where?
All players have
I
control of it.
Dope.
So you can move it wherever you want.
Yeah, I can't see this part of the map because it's dark.
Oh, yeah, your character... if your character doesn't have dark vision or a way of light, it is night, so...
Oh, I see. That's what that is. I see.
Can you see, like, just everything around you on the map? Just like a 10-foot circle or something?
It's centered on, it looks like, I think Shane said it was Musharib.
Yeah, when Musharib moved back, it went all dark.
Oh, okay.
So
Arshar's dark vision is 60 feet, so I should be able to see him more.
All right, so technically, Dagan knows where he's aiming. He can see where he's aiming, and it was recently just it was recently visible. So I know where I'm aiming. And I'm gonna cast Shatter. And what levels do I have slots left in? Sorry, 4th level, because I don't have to pay exhaustion for 4th level.
So, are you casting a spell at the plants still?
Yeah, so I look at the plants, and you see Pip take out his notebook, flip to a fresh page, and just with darkest colors, just start laying down this black. And once he has the black laid down, he's laying down this big light lightning strike. And from the lightning strike is all of these plant particles kind of flecking off one way or the other. He's just, using his fingers and this white ink to like lay these foundations of this plant matter, just being completely destroyed by concussive energy.
Yar.
Con save, okay.
Shattering some plants. Ooh.
So there's a sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, and it erupts from that point. These guys take thunder damage, half as much on a success, and a creature made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, has disadvantage. Cool. So you deal 14 thunder damage to 2 out of 3 of these.
All right, and then Pip is going to go back onto the top of Devon.
And...
or hides behind his legs. I don't know. Whatever you think is appropriate for movement.
Okay.
Oh man, 9/11. Never forget, Parashar.
It was an inside job.
That is Billy.
I'm a 9/11
so-
truth.
How is it 9.11?
in case there's
finds
a
a way.
tie for 9.
Or this is a big
In case
conspiracy.
there's a tie for 9. Yeah,
Okay.
one of the two.
Okay.
IronheartS campaign is an inside job.
Subtle.
So
So-
Pip, that's your turn. Anit is up.
Anit. Well, she's
I forget who was controlling her.
that was me. So yeah,
Okay,
she's
thanks.
gonna move to Rel and immobilize him, burning putting her hand up against his forehead, doing a little jig, a jig for ISIS, I guess. And you heal, casting lesser restoration.
All right, expend her spell slot, and Julian, you are no longer, or I'm sorry, Lieutenant Rel, you are no longer immobilized by ice.
So, Musharib, I know you asked them to stop. Did you get an answer back?
No.
Okay, did they say no, or you didn't get a message?
Ghosted.
Well, I don't think they're going to be very friendly either way, because I did just try and shatter their very existence from this plane, so they might be upset about that.
All right.
Sorry, I know you were trying to do peace talks with the trees, but yeah.
You know, he does look a little like the Lorax.
I can see the resemblance.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. You mess with my plants, I'll break your knees.
I love it.
Didn't know it was a fucking violent ass dryad, but all right, I'll take it.
You.
Julian, as you take a quick glance at Musharib and then look back at the man trap that you've been turning into a salad, it attacks you, engulfing you. You take 13 acid damage.
Woof.
And you are restrained and blinded.
I have dark vision, not blind sight. Yeah, so.
Well, you could probably see like some tentacles pretty clearly around your
Oh no, I
whole
do have blind sight actually.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, you have blind sight.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
So yeah,
Thank you.
So he's blinded and he doesn't like it, but it hasn't reduced his combat effectiveness.
Yeah, he's still got his daredevil sense.
No, it's basically gonna be Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the opening scene. Exactly. I'm dual wielding too, so it's perfect. I'm gonna hack my way out of its guts. All right, so now that the man trap is engulfed Julian, which it will come to regret. What are the others doing?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Everybody hold tight to Devin.
They are slowly moving, I think. Oh no, they're shooting lightning bolts.
Dicks. Oh no, kid!
Oh no, freezing bolts.
He was so eager to please. He just wanted to be a valuable member of the crew.
Running with scimitar in hand towards the man trap, a huge beam of ice energy just completely solidifies Kid. And then the ice shatters. And he falls into a number of pieces.
I'll send word to ye family. Presumably your mother named Mom, and your dad named Dad.
Kid,
we hardly
and your
knew
sister
ye.
named Child.
Wait. How did you see that? No, I know. It's a joke.
Man.
Julian's
Oh, that's his older
condolences
brother.
are muffled.
Yeah. Yeah. You just hear loud muffling from the ball of tentacles.
Ronnie, what's Chompy doing in his
Balling.
hamster ball that he's being held by you?
He's probably licking his wounds.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do much right now. I think he's just
He can only move, yeah.
Yeah, and he's also eating his T-bone steak or whatever the thing that was thrown for him. The snack.
Well, actually, it's in the jungle. It was thrown away, not at him, to try and get him to go after it. So he's licking his wounds right next to you in his magic ball. So Lieutenant Rel, that means it's your turn. The ice has just been removed from you by some eccentric magic from Priestess Enit. What would you like to do?
I am going to run up to this man trap up to the north.
That is currently engulfing Julian.
Yes.
'Tis merely a flesh wound.
I don't know why I can't click on my character though.
Uh-oh, I'll check it. Probably just because there were too many on the screen. You should be able to click on it now.
It's frozen. Hold on.
Okay.
No. Kid was frozen, but then he got shattered.
Apologies. My computer is really freaking out right now.
No worries. I can. Are you just gonna be making attacks? I can do the rolls for you, or we can even wait.
Yeah, I was gonna do booming.
minute.
Run up to 10 spaces away and do booming blade twice.
Okay.
That sounds exciting.
So the blade is booming.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
back in.
Pashar, or whoever rolled the nature check on these, would you guys know if these guys, these creatures sleep at all? Or are they like, they never sleep kind of thing?
I think it was Rel that rolled one.
Me.
And Pip, yeah.
Just little old me. I didn't get that specific information.
Okay.
So, and you also know that these ones are different than man traps you've heard about with the ice magic. But you know that traditionally they are immune to exhaustion, blindness, deafness, and being knocked prone.
Gotcha.
So they do have some, traditionally they do have some sort of sleep cycle.
Okay. 11 and 12 are my rolls.
Dang.
With
So
one
a
of them
12 will
a
hit.
failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So 11 piercing damage, and then what does the booming blade do?
I'm about to do that. 12 thunder damage, and if they move, they take an additional 3d8 damage.
So You are able to cut this thing up with Julian inside. However, your critical miss hits
Oh, God
Julian.
damn it.
Ah!
Huh. That sounded like the captain.
Julian, you are reduced to 6 HP
Oh, Jesus.
from Matson, the staff of Lieutenant Rel, which then thunders with booming thunder magic.
I'd recognize the point of that staff anywhere in my body.
I was purposely 10 feet away.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Julian assumes he just got hit with an errant branch as he was bravely cutting his way out of the gullet of this monstrosity.
Green and liquid nitrogen like frost just falls around you, Julian, and there's a staff that Rel's holding on to, which is sticking out of you.
So it's like you have blind sight. So you see him come up.
And
You're only
Lieutenant
supposed
Rel,
to give
I'm
someone a
assuming,
peg leg once they are missing a leg.
and I'm assuming Lieutenant Rel says, "Don't move," as booming lightning thunder continues to crackle around you, Julian.
Fucked up William Tell kind of experience.
Captain, do you need a bubble of safety?
Or I could use some medical assistance.
Okay.
Perhaps a band-aid or some actual aloe vera.
A rain ball? That's what I'm calling it, a rain ball. It's the rainbow ball. Do you need a rain
Anything
ball?
else?
No,
I think that's your turn,
I'll
Lieutenant
not take
Rel.
your rain ball.
I'll take one.
I'm done.
Okay. AFK, it's your turn.
Well, the captain's really busy with an important meeting, so I probably shouldn't disturb him. Zach, I have a question.
Please.
We get exhaustion if we cast a 5th spell or higher. Does that include upcasting, like a 3rd level spell?
Yeah, it's based on the spell slot expended.
Okay, I'm just making sure. And there's 3 plants still alive, right? I can't see down there.
There are 4.
Okay, I'll have to take your word for it because I don't see that bottom area. But if I drew, are they all within like 20 feet of each other?
Last you saw them, yeah, all the man traps haven't really moved a lot.
Okay, then I will do my last fireball.
All right, I'll get some dexterity saving throws going.
Oh, how healthy do they look?
They're the last you saw them, they were all somewhere between half and 2/3 health.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. If I move 5, 10, 15 feet, do I see any better? No, it doesn't move. Okay. Because I figure I can move 15 and then move back 15. I can do that, right? Like move, attack, move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's cast that last fireball. Click and click. Wrong click. Click and click. Welcome.
And that is We're just gonna say 4 successes because your
Okay.
GM is getting tired of doing a bunch of math. So 29 fire damage.
And if that monkey's still alive, the monkey's not going to die from the fireball if it's not already in the stomach or whatever the
Yeah,
equivalent
you don't
to a
see
stomach. Yeah.
you don't see the monkey anywhere.
All right. Good luck, monkey.
And you can hear near death swinging of vines and movement in the trees ahead of you as the fireball lights up all of the man traps. Most of them are near death except for the one furthest north. They're on their last legs of health.
That's my turn.
Parashar, you receive a vision from the forest, actually from the being that planted its seed in you, and we'll discuss that vision momentarily. You're brought from the vision to your immediate surroundings, the reality before you, mid-combat. You can see Pip and Neat. You see what's just happened. So what would you like to do?
If I understand correctly, the nearest enemies are southeast of us?
Yeah, and a good distance.
It does appear so. So I will move. Are they planted or can they move?
They can move. They are not Olympic runners, but they can move.
Are they
It
coming
seems
to
like
us?
Yes, they are. I mean, yeah, eventually, yeah. If we sit down and have coffee, we'll probably see one come up.
Okay, so I guess I should move to them is my question.
Oh yeah, they shoot like ice lightning, which I don't even understand how that works. Like from an evocation standpoint, that's just incredible.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
let's see. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, thank you. I'm not good at finding. So yeah, I'm going to move my max range, which is 30 feet. Down 1 tick. So right here. Let's see.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to transform into my guardian form, my primeval guardian conclave form. So I will shout, "Protect the forest!" and then grow 1 size larger as the vines twist around me and I become rooted even more in the ground. And I am now mostly tree with little bits of the creature that was there before, and I am a large size and mostly a tree guardian now. And I can only move 5 feet now, so that's an important note. 30 feet around me is difficult terrain. And what was the other thing? Oh, I gain 22 temporary hit points. How do I put that on here?
There should be a spot on the character sheet.
It's right underneath health, I think.
Oh, character sheet. Okay, there it is. Yep. Okay,
It
so
won't be on the token.
22, and then that will be my turn. I moved. I grew. As a bonus action, I'm going to enter a defensive stance from my tunnel fighter fighting type. So what that will do is, as a bonus action, you may enter a defensive stance that lasts until the start of your next turn. When you're in defensive stance, you can make opportunity attacks without using your reaction. and you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that moves more than 5 feet while within your reach. So I have hold on. Can we adjust the sight that I have? I can't see anything. It's all centered on, it looks like the Triceratops or somebody else. How do I adjust my sight?
Sure. Oh no, it's Musharib's torch.
Oh, okay.
There goes the torch.
It's all gone.
Torch went
What
out.
happened? Trees can't see.
Yeah, and AFK would say, "Nobody tell him he's fighting the forest."
Yeah, basically cousins.
So these are mandrakes, right? Of some
Man
kind?
traps.
Man traps. Trying to think of morality. What would I do in this situation?
Well, they're going to probably munch on you, so nature will take its course.
Yeah, that's he's like crying as he does it. Oh, I don't want to. And then so 15 feet around me is my reach.
These things are more man than plant now.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. That's the logic. We're gonna go down. So yeah, that's that. I'm in defensive stance. I grew and I moved. That's my turn. Thank you.
No worries.
Now
So
it's the kid. Oh,
now
it's
it's Devin the Triceratops. Yep. You guys want Devin to just say where he is, move a little bit?
I'm okay with Devin taking the supervising position.
Yeah, Devin's chill, as far as I'm concerned.
He
All
he
right.
protect.
Bluegill Billy, it's your turn.
He attack.
So that means it's Bluegill Billy's turn. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Uh-oh. We lose you, buddy?
Is Bluegill holding his action?
No,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
There we go.
Good. Like that scary moment AFK is like waving her hand in front of his face.
He was distracted with
Snaps it.
Chompy, as
Yeah.
usual.
I was also licking Chompy's wounds.
But there's like this rainbow ball.
Yeah, you're licking the rainbow ball wounds.
Licking rainbow balls.
Rain balls. Licking rain balls.
Thank you for that correction.
Anytime.
Billy, what would you like to do?
I'm not really sure.
Captain could use some help if you can get over there.
I would love to get over there.
Oh, yes. Hop on my back and we'll jump.
Who's hopping on your back?
Oh. I thought it was the captain, but never mind.
It's, you know, how far can you leap?
So he can do a movement of 25 feet. Or you can just use your, if you're not going to attack, you can move 50 or even 75 feet.
Wow.
Although I think Musharib is in the most danger right now, so.
Well,
Yeah.
Musharib's actually right
back.
here.
Yeah, he's just holding
I had to move him to because I need to figure out the lighting situation. So Musharib's just over there for placeholder.
Oh, Yar.
So I'd say the northern plant. The northern plant is dead. Never mind. I guess.
Yep.
John, deliver the killing blow. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. To it and almost Julian.
Almost
as well.
to Julian. Yeah.
Almost.
I think it's time to pull out my longbow.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so you can target the Mandrake on the bottom or the top. You a top guy or a bottom? The bottom one's at less health.
I'm more of a bottom.
All right, so you should be able to just click on the longbow. You've got to beat an AC of 12. At least if we equipped it and put it in the right spot anyways. And yeah, you should be able to just click on that one.
Doing a thing where it wants to edit the name of it.
Oh, Oh, are you in the item list?
Oh yeah, you want to.
You want
Oh.
to go scroll up a bit.
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Computer's moving a little slow right now.
Okay.
Are you okay, Captain?
I've been better.
So, is there any aloe vera?
It stings a bit
Oh, that's how you know it's good.
on my various staff wounds and
Right.
monster bites and whatnot.
Got it.
I didn't
There
know
we
that.
go.
Okay. I didn't know the monster had staffs. That's incredible.
And the man trap has one pincer arm leaf up. The arrow sticks through it and it falls dead.
Nice.
Billy, you are an important member of this team. High five.
High five.
Way to go, Billy.
And Sean, it is Undrill's turn.
Sacred flame.
What's the range on that?
I'm about to check.
You're not going to ask if it drill. Okay, never mind.
It's really far, like 120, I think, or something.
60 feet.
I was wrong.
All right.
I was very wrong. Immediately wrong.
Just in range.
Okay.
Good all wound drill.
Nice. Take that 1 damage. Take it.
Boondrill, you're an important part of this team, but I'm not offering you a high five.
So Julian Alvari, it is your turn. If you move, you take damage.
Well, I can't say I like that, nor can I take a whole lot of damage at this point. However, there is a menacing plant in bow range. Oh, and it looks like. Sorry, I'm not quite used to 11th level yet. It looks like I actually got a 3rd attack for 11th level. So when I'm dual wielding, I get 3 main hand attacks and an offhand.
Nice.
But I think with the bow, I get 3 attacks.
Correct.
That's right.
So I'm gonna skewer me a plant. I believe that hits.
1 hit. Yep. You got to beat a 12. So
9 damage.
Bro.
And 26 poison. Wow.
Well, I missed with that one. But I'm going to expend another superiority die to
Try to make it a hit.
yeah, I'm going to do a precision attack
Gotcha.
and add 1d10 to the roll.
Come on, hi. It's
So that should get me to the
Yep.
nice.
and then I'm gonna take out a last arrow and sight in real good. I'm gonna fire it and miss. Sighted in real good.
Boy.
The shot has to count. Everything riding on it. Well, it wasn't that important.
The shot actually hits, but it's already dead.
Turn it into a pincushion.
Captain,
So-
that's a really ugly pincushion.
So
I mean,
it's
I
just the
wouldn't
one
buy
left.
it. 2?
1. There is 1 left, and it is Pip's turn.
Okay.
Well, all right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go try and help out the captain. I've got a little bit of healing magic, and I just don't want... Oh, wait. There's even more injured people than the captain, ain't there?
I don't know what health he's at. The dying are Musharib, Chompy, and Kid. Only Kid's a little more, you know.
No,
Yeah, there's
Kid's
no
been
helping Kid.
turned into
Oh,
ice
yeah, I know.
rubble.
I'd say after...
Musharib is at 3 HP and right next to you, and Julian is at 6 HP, and you can see him on the map.
Oh, yeah. If he's at 6 HP, yeah, he could need a little help.
Oh yeah, I could very easily get taken out. I'm a glass cannon at this point.
All right. Well, I'm just going to do mass healing word. At 3rd level. My last 3rd level spell.
Does that heal like everyone?
It's within 60 feet.
Of you or of the point of origin?
As I call out words of restoration, up to 6 creatures that of my choice that I can see within range regain hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. This has no effect on undead or constructs. So I can see everyone within that's gotten lost life. There are less than 6 people who have taken damage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 6. All right. So Captain, Rel, Musharib, Chompy, Undril, and Billy.
So I believe I would need to drop the concentration on Resilient Sphere so that Chompy can be healed by this, right? Because nothing can pass through the barrier.
I mean, it's your spell, but that's my assumption.
Yep. So I'm gonna drop the spell.
Yeah, okay. I say AFK. Let me help out Chompy real quick. I might need you to lower that shield down.
Shields down.
I like how we've turned Devin into the Starship Enterprise.
So, I'm sorry, Weston. What were your 6 targets again? I'll do the NPCs. They're healed 8.
Undril, Chompy, That was all the NPCs, I think. Oh,
Okay. I
Musharib,
don't
of
think
course.
we-
Oh, Musharib's not in range. Is he? No, he's in
Yeah,
range.
Mushari, he's in range. I had some issues with the lighting, so that's why he's moved over there.
All right. So yeah. So Musharib, Chompy, and Undril all get healed as NPCs, and then Billy, Captain, and Rel, you all heal.
How much do we heal?
HP.
8? All right.
8. Yep.
It's not a ton, but something.
It's not nothing.
Captain's log. In the middle of a forest, inside the gullet of a man trap.
Oh, that was I'm at the top of the round. I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I might. I'll. Yeah.
bam.
So
think
that is your spell. Did you want to use movement or a bonus action? Or wait, is that a bonus action spell? Nice. Do you want to cast a cantrip or move? You can.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery as a cantrip. So I'll start looking. Oh wait, that's. I don't think I have the range for it.
Should be
60 feet. No, 60 feet. Yeah. All right. So I direct it at our one surviving douche nozzle, and
Yep.
I'm gonna start insulting it. Your mother was a shrubbery, was a no down, nothing but a had no pride in their leaves, had no swing in their branches, absolutely ineffective at making more seeds and such. You're a terrible plant, and everybody hates you.
Get him! Get him!
You can't even photosynthesize, you silly bitch.
All right. Is that a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, I didn't put it in the chat. My bad. Sorry.
I think it's wisdom.
Yep.
I think it succeeded. What's your DC? 16? Man. No effect.
Harsha will comment after that verbal onslaught. Whoa, now. Let's be civil. No potty mouth.
So I'm gonna do a Sacred Flame from Innate. Trying to speed things up here a little bit.
Oh, Anit, she is going to.
I got it. 1 damage. Jesus. My goodness. So,
Well-
Pashar, you get to use whatever reaction power you have because this man trap is going to try to engulf you.
Does it move?
It doesn't move. It just attacks you.
Unfortunately, nothing
Unless that's
happens
not-
if they don't
That's
move.
not how the power.
Nope, they have to
Damn.
move. Things have to move. So there's
It
nothing happens
begins
here.
It begins to. So there's like this tree on tree action going as this man trap's trying to engulf you, but you're too big for it to.
I am quite large.
You do, however, take 15 acid damage unless you succeed your dexterity saving throw, I believe it is.
I'm trying to find that dexterity.
No, it's just a weapon attack. It's
Global
just a weapon
save
attack. 18 versus your AC, so you take 15 acid damage.
Ouch. We'll take it from the temporary hit points, I assume.
Yep.
So that's down to 4.
Okay, Chompy's healing. Lieutenant Rel, it is your turn.
Let's do this. Let's see. Perfect. I am within range. I'm going to do 2 more booming blades against this man trap right here.
Go ahead and roll your attacks. You got to beat a 12. If you can't do this, we may have to stop playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Right?
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, so I just start hacking and slashing away. Since it's like almost like a saw on the tip of a Matzen, I make a salad out of it.
Barbarian Frenzy.
So there's this thunderous blast as you eviscerate the last man trap. We're going to go into the after battle after we see what happens after the battle, after we take a break right here. I know we're all itching for it. So we will be back in about 15 minutes and we'll see what happens then. Thank you everyone for sticking around this long.
I think that if you're going to do a Willow character, then you definitely need to be thinking about role-playing your theme and role-playing your aesthetic.
It actually talks a little bit about like how the Nelwyns, or Willow specifically, has some inherent magic.
I think it might be fun if his character was like this, maybe not self-important. He thinks he's better than he is. We find him in a struggle to get, to really know himself.
He is the everyman. They do a really good job of that because they give him plenty of foils and characters to bounce off with in his community.
It paints such a clear picture in very little words. It's really smart writing because it's showing us, not telling us what and why we're doing what we're doing.
This is just the beginning.
Welcome, fabulous divas.
Hello.
Tonight, our purpose is going to be to try and win the Diva of the World competition.
Are we on a team?
No, you are out for yourself. If you want to make some alliances to bring other girls down, you are more than welcome to do that.
Chance, was it? Shansei. I anticipate us not getting along, so it might be smart if we ally right now.
Well, I don't think I'm really that worried about you, sweetheart, so I don't know. Maybe you take your stank breath elsewhere.
Right, but that was your one opportunity.
The music gets more serious, but the lights come down to the silhouette at the end with a big explosion and a pose like Michael Flatley, except like
Whores of the dance.
I was planning on finishing the job that was started earlier with the dress and just end it in a full wardrobe malfunction.
The middle part of her dress while you were doing a complicated pass, like diagonal cross to the opposite sides of the stage, and you kind of grazed your hand on her waist and grabbed the back of that zipper a little bit. So let's see if she manages to avoid the wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, so I'm not taking up his time, but he will know I'm aware. He will be no.
That is fantastic. I want you to roll a uniqueness roll for that to see how it goes over with the judges. And now, the moment everyone has been waiting for. The winner of the Queen of the Universe pageant is
I'm just fascinated by any kind of like drama or tea.
Welcome back to the Iron Hearts. We just finished up a combat. You guys have adrenaline coursing through your system a bit. I messed with the lighting. Did you guys see any changes on the map?
I
Oh,
think
it looks
so,
good.
yeah.
You can see everything now?
You can see.
Yes. No.
Well, no, we can see in a radius of Musharib again.
Okay. Well, that'll have to do. As you got, and you can move them around as you like. You can see the sun beginning to rise over Chult as you guys have finished your combat with the man traps.
Whew. Well, ain't that a motherfucker?
Poor creatures.
Julian's covered in blood and dirt and plant guts and look, I believe we may want to make camp.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid idea. I think anything within a pretty close radius at least is dead.
You may camp beneath my branches.
Okay. Are you going I guess you're big enough, yeah. Well, let me entertain y'all for a second. And I gonna do Song of Rest.
Okay, hold on. You guys are just gonna start laying out your bedrolls right here underneath the tree that's Parashar?
Are we?
Or are you taking a short rest?
Captain?
Are?
Do you need just like a couple minutes and like a cigarette, or do you need like to lay down?
I believe I need a nap. Musharib, how are you feeling?
I am feeling better now that Pip has used his healing words. I could also use a rest, but I'm afraid you all have never rested in Chult before. It is not so easy.
I could march till the break of dawn.
That's literally right
Well,
now. It is the break of dawn.
Oh,
This
look at
second.
that.
Parashar,
Guys,
perhaps we would all feel the same if we had not entered combat until you did. But we are not so lucky.
I forget. You creatures are so soft.
How far away are we from Camp Righteous?
So AFK has the map. Musharib points on the map. We are still possibly days from Camp Righteous. It has taken us 12 hours to get this far. If we choose to rest, we will be here another half day. So, Mushari. Sorry, go ahead, Pip.
Well, y'all, I know we're all still got blood pumping in our ears, but I don't know if we can move on very quickly, as we sadly have a friend whose last rites must be attended to before we can go any further.
No. Chompy's fine.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I'm licking him right now.
Y'all, think just one moment about the young friend of ours who joined our party very recently. Someone we all know from the ship. Someone who was very close to some of us. So,
The forest
Kid was a
will
member of
take
your
care of
art
him.
guild. Was he not? Also, he was on our ship, AFK. I'm glad I don't keep you around to keep track of the crew.
Yeah. I'm not very good at roll call.
You're missing half the time.
That is true.
But yes, we should bury our dead and nurse our wounds. It's been probably 36 hours since our last rest. Seeing as our night began with
there
an
was
attempted
a way
defense.
to fix him. If we could only fix him.
I would like to give some last words to Kid here.
Thank you, Billy. I think that'd be really lovely. Why don't we
Hey,
gather
listen up. I didn't really know Kid at all. I don't think I've ever even talked to him. But I wish him good luck.
Captain,
right.
do you have a shovel?
He is dead.
Captain, do you have a shovel?
I do not.
He's in so many little bits, I don't think we need to dig a very big hole. Pashar, do you have a means of allowing us to rest safely?
Beneath my branches, you are all safe.
Okay. I have an idea. One is I can make an unseen servant to dig a hole for Kid. And then I could try to do a tiny hut that we could rest in.
That sounds like a delightful idea.
Does that sound good for everyone? I follow the captain, so he said yeah.
I think that would definitely be for the best. We may even want to stay for a long rest. Let's maybe talk about that potential. It's been a minute, and we've just had quite the ordeal, and I just want to make sure we're going to be able to make real progress, and sometimes that means taking a moment to slow down.
What does who was from Camp Righteous? Musharib?
No, it was
Undril.
our friend Undril.
And she's not. I am not from Camp Righteous. I've been trying to reach it for months. What you have just seen is why it has taken me so long to get there, and why so many times I've had to turn back to Port Nyanzaru. This jungle is unsurvivable, and the ley line magic has only made it worse. I've never seen a plant shoot a lightning bolt of ice. There is no rest for us here.
Me
We need shelter.
I think you'll find our resident wizard more than capable of producing adequate shelter.
I can try, but she does have a point about weird magic things going on. in theory, Tiny Hut should protect us, but you know, weird things have been happening. Do you want to scout around for a minute, Captain?
Aye, we should. Ensure there are no predators lurking in the area. In the immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
Bashar?
Hmm?
You want to go scout around, buddy?
I can look. All the vines retract and start to come back into him, and then you can see the bugbear form start to come out as everything shrinks back down to his normal size. Oh, shakes, leaves fall off of him. His fur kind of falls off a little bit, and then he starts to look around. Takes off in a leisurely jaunt, a normal pace.
And Captain, I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I could go another couple rounds, but after that, I'm dry.
Aye.
Not literally. This place is really humid, but you know.
Oh no, I understand what you mean.
Oh, thank goodness.
For once.
I know. You know what they say? A broken clock is right. Well, you know, I don't even know if that applies anymore. You know, crazy world.
Indeed it is.
Musharib,
you're the guide. You know this forest.
I will help you with the forest, but we must first tend to our friend. And he begins digging with his spear a shallow grave for Kid.
I goes, and AFK will do a little unseen servant pop up, and she will go, okay, hey buddy, I need you to dig a shallow grave. You want to make it out to Kid, and I don't know, go have a drink in his honor afterwards. You do you, okay? I'm just gonna be resting over here.
So go ahead and post it in chat because I'm pretty sure it has like a strength of 4 or something.
Oh, even lower. I just looked.
So it's just like
It's just
strength of 2.
It's just helping as much as it can. Maybe it's moving the dirt that he's digging up, like out of the way.
Yeah.
It's got like a broom.
I could use.
Doesn't even have a broom. Just using
Maybe
like these wispy hands.
You said
I could
it's
use a
affected by
Motzen to like
strength?
kind of till up the ground by like swirling around.
Okay. That's some actual help. Musharib looks angrily at the semi-transparent servant and thanks you, Lieutenant Rel.
Teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
Arshar is trying to scout around. Do.
Just for
so
reference,
scouting
guys.
around, please.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Pip's he's moved down off of Devon. He's moved over to the remains of Kid, and has started gotten a canvas out and started painting this this battle that's just gone on. But with Kid, instead of falling tragically, he's fighting like a absolute madman, and he's got a sword in his teeth and 2 in his hands, and he's he's spinning. He's got his blades just whirling through the air and hacking limbs, and just this acid blood just spraying, barely missing him all around him. There's like a halo of light coming through the trees and just like spotlighting him.
All right, we all agree. Kid killed them all and then got stabbed in the back by one at the very end. That's what happened.
That's what I remember.
That's not what happened. Oh.
So Priestess Init and Undril help out Musharib and Lieutenant Rel or Amatsun as they begin the funeral rites or
Devin?
for
Sorry.
please.
Devin's the one that goes into the device for safekeeping, right? Like a Pokeball.
Yes, he goes
Technically.
into the Pokeball flask. Well, we
Okay,
could put anybody in anything in there, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Devin's too big to be in any kind of hut, tiny or
oh yeah,
otherwise.
and we want to leave poor sweet Devon to the tender mercies of the jungle.
So do you guys Pokeball your Triceratops then?
We do indeed.
Are we doing a short rest or a long rest, Captain?
That depends on
I
how
think we
long
need
we
to
sleep.
replenish our strength. We can make camp here and rest. Then travel through the evening.
Zach, I know that there was a bit different rules for resting for gaining spell slots. Can you go over that real quick?
Sure. So a safe long rest is a period of extended downtime, at least 8 hours long, and you have to have a warm meal and a comfortable bed to gain the benefits of a long rest. Does the tiny hut include warm food or any beds, any bedding?
I don't believe so. I think it's temperature controlled and it's
Here we go. Tiny hut, 10-foot radius, a mobile dome force. So it does have comfortable weather inside. So you could potentially gain the benefits of a wilderness short rest or a wilderness long rest. Your spell lasts 8 hours. To gain the benefits of a wilderness short rest, you must remain on whatever hex you currently on, finish your short rest, and that takes 12 hours. So you'd have to cast the spell twice. If you want to do a wilderness long rest, you must cast the spell 3 times because that would be 24 hours. You spend the whole day resting in the wilderness in your hut, and that is equivalent to 8 hours in a hotel room.
I can cast it once, so
Well, then I guess we're taking a short rest.
You're taking part of a short rest because when you're out in the jungles, it requires 12 hours.
let's wait to see what Pashar finds, and if it'll be safe for 4 hours, maybe we could camp 4 hours and then camp 8 hours, maybe.
And regarding spell slots,
the reason the jungle is so much harder is because of the damn insects. Freaking mosquitoes.
well, the tiny hut protects you from all of that. It's just the having a warm meal, a comfortable bed.
Oh, okay.
So you restore a number of HP equal to half your maximum HP if you cast the tiny hut 3 times, and you would gain back any of your class features and spells that come back with a long rest.
Yeah, so I don't even think we'll be able to short rest in the tiny hut, so this might be moot.
I see.
Well, then perhaps we should just heal up as best we can and get a move on to somewhere that may have
You can use
a
hit
little bit better
dice,
accommodation.
or can you only use hit dice to heal during a short rest? Is that how it works?
Correct. You have to expend hit dice to heal during a short rest, and you get half of your hit dice back when you take a long rest.
That's to get them back.
Yep.
Can you use
You
your
get
hit
back
dice
your.
at any time?
No, you can only expend hit dice to heal when you take a short rest.
Okay.
So your short rest will heal if you use hit dice. Your long rest will give you back HP and your hit dice.
So what we're seeing here, gentlemen, is maybe an impasse, and I can tell you, if we get in another fight like that, we ain't gonna last. Especially our friends who we're trying to protect on our way during our quest. I mean, I think best case scenario is avoid any fights we can get. That's going to keep coming. Try and keep a constant vigil, and do not attack. Do not get into combat unless absolutely necessary. Until we can make it at least to Camp Righteous or somewhere safe for us to camp for a night, for a day, for 24 hours. I mean, we have days march ahead of us till Camp Righteous.
The
That's just
problem
my
with
opinion.
the problem with that strategy sometimes, Pip, this is Musharib speaking, is that you can make no distance traveling. You spend so much time running away from your foes, we will never leave this immediate area. So if you are trying to flee from a encounter, you could potentially just remain on that hex until you don't get to make any progress. So that is certainly an option, but I'm just spelling everything out for you guys so that you can make your informed decision.
So we would walk like a half day's travel, and then we'd run a half day's travel backwards because we were running away.
Exactly. Yep.
So we should probably take a short rest and then continue traveling. As long as I think we could make it through one more fight if we do a short rest.
Well, we definitely have enough people to keep watch for the short rest and not lose the benefits of one. So I guess that's the best thing to do. There's 12 hours. We each can take 1 hour, if I'm not mistaken, to hold watch independently of each other. No, we don't have 12 people.
Let's see what Pashar. Let's just make sure he says that the area is kind of clear. Because if he sees something odd or something coming, we'll probably want to move.
Yep. All right. Good call. Anybody see where that monkey go?
So Parashar,
The monkey's fine.
Parashar, you see that the beautiful jungle, most of its wildlife is succumbing to like hypothermia, just freezing to death from the unnatural conditions. The few that are remaining have escaped the area. And you don't have to make a roll. You've done as much perception as you can, but unless you have some magic or ability that I'm unaware of that would let you see miles, you don't sense any mandrakes or other monsters in the vicinity.
The closest I have is the ability to sense if they're near, within 6 miles, and that's again that I think it's the natural explorer ability where I can concentrate for about a minute and then I can just sense celestials, fiends, fae, blah blah, everything within 6 miles. I would do that, I assume, during this time while I'm scouting. At least stop and then sense and then keep going, looking around.
Well, I want you to check your character sheet because I'm pretty sure that's primeval awareness, and you have to expend a spell slot for it. Additionally, if you wanted to limit its range, if you don't want to sense up to 6 miles, I would allow that.
Thank you. What I would do that because only within a certain distance is what I care about for the short rest and long rest.
I completely understand.
Okay, so yeah, I will expend a spell slot and then do the sensing for a relevant range. Like, I don't know what a relevant range is. Like, monsters only travel within X amount of time for a certain day's length of time, so I only need to scan for 3 miles. I don't know what that math is. Throw me a bone here, please.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can sense everything you want within 500 feet. You could do 1,000 feet. 3 miles is well over that. It's up to you. Do you want me to pull up the map so that you can just like sense everything in your hex?
No, I think I'll just wait. Hex. What's that? Not
In the big
understanding.
map.
Yeah.
On the
On
world
the
map.
big map. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I want to sense everything in our hex. So whatever that range is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So small. That's why I didn't notice.
So you guys are way up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually forgotten how much a hex is as well. Let's see if it has it spelled out for us.
I don't want to say. I feel like I remember, but I'm probably exaggerating it in my brain.
I feel like it was 10 miles. 10 miles.
Something like that. 10 mile?
Each
No,
hex
6.
measures
10
10 miles across.
Well then,
Whoa.
6 in both directions would be just enough for everything in the hex.
I think it's
Well,
a 6 mile radius. So yeah, you're right. You can sense everything within the hex. So once you've expended the spell slot, I'll tell you what you sense.
all right. Spells. See, I'm already at 3 because I used this once before. Now I'm going to be down to 2. Tick. Alrighty.
So you sense elementals, Fae. And I believe that's it from the list.
Okay. Well, then I'll finish up my scouting and report back.
So you guys see Pashar come back from the forest. What do you report?
There are elementals. And what was the other thing you said, Fae? Elementals, Fae?
Fae, yeah, fairy creatures.
And Fae. Within 6 miles. Nothing else.
That's interesting.
Julian has a couple of flashbacks to the Feywilds and shudders a little bit.
Yeah, some strange part of me remembers something about fey creatures. Well, it's good to know.
They are bad.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want necessarily to be in an entanglement with any of that. So I guess we just, I don't know, try and keep guard. There's everyone, without Devin and Chompy, that's 10 of us. We have to rest for 12 hours. We're just shy of everyone being able to, one of us being able to cover a shift. So I don't know exactly what y'all want to do about that. We could try and just rest unprotected.
Not all Fae and elementals are evil. This is Musharib speaking. In fact,
Okay.
I have spoken to many of my brethren who have been helped by them before.
What are you saying? We go and try and ask them for help?
Most of the spirits of the jungle are only seen when they want to be seen.
Well, shit,
Right.
Musharib.
Right now, there could even be one amongst us, laughing at our wounds, or seeking healing for them. The jungle is a spirit itself, and they are simply its avatars.
Gives me an idea for a painting. Start sketching.
So, Parashar wants to talk to this individual, and he's gonna lean forward towards him, and he's going to speak in Druid, and he's going to ask him, "Are you a protector of the forest?" In Druidic.
And he turns to you and he speaks with a broken accent. My tribe has been here 1,000 years. It is our duty to make this place our home, and we have done so by befriending the jungle and its spirits.
Abruptly,
Yes.
in regular common, and what was it? Parashar will spread his arms wide, which are very long arms, like pterodactyl wingspan here, and he's gonna go and then grab him and literally bear hug him with arms that are stretching past his shoulders.
Yeah, Musharib's a dwarf, so you pick him up like up to basketball hoop size.
Never pick up a dwarf.
I will love
But
him
he
and
absolutely
pet him and call him George.
Yes. And
but
then
he
he'll
absolutely smiles and he says, "Careful, I pissed myself earlier."
Parashar will let out a deep booming laugh. Kind of
So-
rumbles the ground just a tiny bit.
As you're hugging him, he hugs you and his hand touches the back of your neck and he feels the seedling there. And
So I feel tingling in my brain.
yeah. And he says, you are the child of Soyomande.
I believe this name might cause some kind of like brain feedback, like memory or something.
Yep. It's kind of like how you don't remember your birth, but you get the feeling that she's like a mother. She's and Musharib says she placed this.
Parashar will probably
Here.
look right deeply at him and say, "I know that name. But
Soyomande is the dryad of Chult, and she has been imprisoned for a very long time.
We should free her."
Yes, we should. And Parashar, you have.
Where is she?
And when you ask this, the like mind meld that you have with Raggle Rock has the answer.
And Parashar will stick his tongue out through the gap of drool and stuff at the corner of his mouth as he thinks about this, and then he
And-
will hear it.
And you recall Raggle Rock having a vision before you guys ever left to Chult of a beautiful woman trapped under ice.
Oh my god, I remember this.
And it clicks in your mind that is Soyomande, and she is trapped under ice somewhere in Chult.
Damn, you set up for this.
Wait, you can talk to Raggle?
I can, yes. Everybody has. Wait, I don't know if everybody. Not talk, but more like sense the brain mind meld. I can feel it.
Can he help us in our kind of situation? Like, I didn't think about this, but you can use other characters' abilities, right? If you're linked with them.
Yep.
Yes.
You can extend hit dice or take a point of exhaustion. I'm going to let you guys ruminate on that for a moment. I've got to start a recharge on one of my headphones, so I'll just be a couple seconds here.
I'm ruminating. Let me see.
Yeah, because if Raggle could cast like a 6th level, you're all better now spell. You know, I mean, it might be worth it. I don't know what the hit dice conversion ratio is, but you know, or if anyone else can like cure exhaustion.
Oh, let's see. We got that, or there's another one that I have that's pretty darn good.
Or like level 4 spells might be really good too. Or no, you still take his off. Never mind.
I can slice things.
Captain, you're the best at slicing things.
It's pretty special, really.
It's just practice.
You are too, Billy. I remember all my teammates.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey.
I'm looking
Billy,
at my.
how's Choppy doing? Go ahead, Matt.
I was gonna say I'm looking at my channel divinity spell, and I remember there was a way because it only heals up to your half health, but there was something I could do to make it could heal over your half health, and it would be really good.
It's on the character sheet. Probably in your, if you go to the core, on the right side, it'll have like special abilities.
Yep.
It might be one of those.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. No. Ritual casting, channel divinity. Maybe I'll just do mass cure wounds. I could heal everybody for 27 HP.
Could he do?
That's not nothing.
Oh,
yeah.
Does he know Tiny Hut?
Yes.
He could do Tiny Hut, then I could do Tiny Hut. That'd be 16 hours.
If that's what you guys want to do.
Zach? Mr. DM?
Yeah, so just keep in mind that Raggle Rock and Parashar would both have to expend 1 hit die to do that, and you wouldn't get it back after the short rest. So you'd be starting with 1 less hit die, and you have to roll your hit die to gain the benefits to heal during your short rest. So that is absolutely an option. It'd be really good to heal everyone else, and then it reduces some of Raggle Rock's and Parashar's healing.
Captain, how does that sound?
That sounds preferable to just marching along in our current state.
Pip, Billy, we all good? For
Yeah,
Lieutenant
I mean,
Rel?
I don't.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Whatever we can do to improve our situation now will help improve our chances for survival.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now, Pascal, it's very important that when you ask for Raggle to do this, you tell him that the money's on the way, okay? No, but it's very important. It's very important that you do not say when.
Nodding. And very, very strange feelings coming from the link with Raggle Rock. Very strange. Parshar does not know how to articulate them at all. Or definitely, he can't even process them. He's like, I don't know what this is, but it's very... It's a feeling he cannot experience.
Captain Julian, sir?
Yes.
I just want you to know, if Bashar does not articulate this correctly, you might get a really big hotel bill. I just want to let you know.
Acceptable.
Okay.
As long as there's a quality room service, I'm happy to pay whatever hotel bill we may receive.
I mean, the best service a unseen servant can provide. Yeah. Oh, we can do back massages. Oh, this is gonna be so great.
You know, he can cast it at a higher level too.
You can, but I don't think it'll affect anything. Like, it's not like a spell that gets additional benefits from upcasting.
When you cast it at a higher level, increases by 1d8 forever each slot above 5. So he could cast it at 7 and give it 2d8 more.
Oh, you're talking about healing? I was talking about the tiny hut.
Tiny hut. Oh, that's the direction we wanted to go in. I thought we were still doing mass cure wounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, DM.
DM, if I were to channel this through as a ritual spell, how would that affect the cost? Would it at all?
So you wouldn't have to worry about expending spell slots, but you're still going to be less one hit die for each of your characters.
Okay, and this is a permanent loss?
No, it's not a permanent loss. You still get your hit dice back if you're able to complete a long rest.
Okay. All right, so we're going to expend 1 hit dice from Ragel and 1 from Parashar. And then we will cast the tiny hut. Point finger upwards, and then a bluish hue of a bubble
Everyone
spreads
turn
out
around.
over the sky.
Put Devin into his ball. I'm back though. Okay, thank you. Yeah, let's do that, and we want to make sure everyone's like in the area before making it, because I think things can leave, but nothing can go in. Let me double check here.
No, we can walk in and out of the bubble at will. Anything that we designate outside of, like, we have to designate the people that have this power, and then they can go in and out. Anything else can't go in. Period.
Yeah, okay. Then I believe with Devin piecing out in the flask, that should be 9 characters, right? Altogether.
That sounds about right. Yeah, the
yeah, without kids.
6 of us and the 2 priests, priestesses, and the and our amigo.
DM, I believe we want to do 16 hours of rest, or 14, or whatever the limit was for short resting.
Sure, it'd be 12 hours. Chompy looks up at you guys as you cast this hut
no.
and is left out.
That's why I asked if there was 9 characters altogether.
Yeah, 9. After Kid died, it's just 9. Right?
No, it's 10.
Oh, it's 10.
I forgot about Chompy.
Oh.
Just like everybody forgot about Dre.
Can we let Chompy in?
Does Chompy have a Pokeball?
Chompy can be with whoever is standing guard, maybe? Yeah, because somebody's going to be standing guard at any given time. So Chompy can sleep in the bubble, and then, whoever's got guard duty can come out and then.
Well, it's not like they can't really when I cast the spell, those people are designated as able to go through the bubble. You can't really pass it around. It's not like an occupancy thing. It's like I designate X amount of characters in my that I can see near me to go in and to be.
Okay, but Chompy can like whoever's on guard duty can like pet Chompy. See?
Yeah. So Chompy's sleeping right outside the bubble.
Yep.
I guess. Yeah.
Could try to orient it to where the bubble is kind of like safeguarding an area, like a rock crevice or something, so that the only entrance would be the bubble.
Can do that, but I think I've already cast it.
Oops. Poor Chompy.
We can always retro anything as needed.
Okay.
You guys know that. And Chompy is like shivering outside of the hut.
Oh no!
Colder and colder.
Oh, I didn't mean to link that. Ignore that.
Arshar will comment what he learned while scouting about how the forest is freezing over and everything's dying.
Wait, so you're saying we can retro Chompy coming in?
Well, no, we're trying to figure out how to make a
One creature will not be allowed to come in.
Yeah. We have a 9-person tent, and there's 10 people.
And you have to designate it at the start.
Well, yeah. Then I guess Ryan's idea of having Chomp. Oh, right, but it's freezing. Fuck.
Does anyone have a tauntaun?
Oh my god!
Hold on a second.
Zach, the armor that allows you to like breathe in water and ignore things. I forgot.
Julian's armor?
Promethean armor, I believe.
Yeah.
That's true. Julian doesn't have to sleep.
So
per se.
what I could do is
and he's also immune to cold, so
what I could
that
do
might
is
be the
have
guy to
you-
put outside.
What I could do is have you sleep inside the bag of holding.
Doesn't the bag of holding, like if you put a creature in there, doesn't it die?
The only thing I remember is that there's no air.
Yeah, exactly.
In the bag.
Right.
Oh, well, Julian can survive in space, so.
Yep.
I remember that was it.
So he does not need air at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
So technically, both of us could just bunk in there.
We'll just bunk in the bag of holding.
So sounds like either way, Julian is not sleeping among us.
Do you need me to do an Arcana check or anything, or does it sound pretty solid to AFK as far as these crazy plans go?
And I require half the usual amount of time to complete a round.
Like AFK heard this preposition from Rel.
You're fully versed on the bag of holding. You have a handout on it that you can read at your will.
Oh, all right. I'm sold with that. That just means there's more leg room for AFK. So yeah.
Perfect. Well, glad we figured that one out, boys. Let's go to bed.
Oh, it lasts for an hour. Okay. Good ritual? It is a ritual.
All right, guys. Well, it sounds like we'll go through, just because it's getting pretty late, we'll see how much HP you restore, see what happens during the short rest at the beginning of the next episode of the IronheartS, the Tomb of Annihilation.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So good game, everybody. Again, there's plenty of IronheartS and other great nerdy creative media at nerdcrafty.com. I am Captain Zach. If you enjoyed the game, want to have your own fun, I, of course, am open to commissioned games. There's a whole menu there. We've got great artwork from Weston. And so this is Captain Zach signing off. Weston, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm Weston Lee Ball. I'm an actor, artist, musician. You can find me at lava_submersible on TikTok and on Instagram. You can find all my art there. And Ronnie, why don't you tell us about yourself, my friend?
Yeah, my name's Ronnie, and I played Bluegill Billy, and I have an art page called MS Paint Trash, and you can find it on Instagram and Facebook. It's pretty weird.
And I'm Ryan. I played Julian in today's session, and I played Julian on the IronheartS. And I also have a Twitter that I occasionally post on at Apathy Jedi. And who knows, maybe someday I'll stream games again. Anyway, Shane, go ahead.
I played AFK during this session, and hopefully more to come. Just want to say a shout out to Zach and Sam for their hard work, and I don't have any plugs, so Sean, if you could take over for me.
I am Sean. I was playing Lieutenant Rel. I have no social plugs. Take it away, Matt.
Hi, this is Power Shard transforming into Matt. Love playing. Can't wait for next week.
Do you have any plugs, Matt?
Sorry, what's that, Shane?
So our next session will be 2 weeks from now, and we hope to see you all then. Bye-bye, everybody.
And oh yeah, there's another game.
We have a
Thank you.
game coming out on the 10th. It's the drag game between me and Zach and a good friend of ours. We do our podcast, Ignore the Bird, Follow the River with. And this is another game ran by our wonderful producer, Sam. It's a really fun game where we basically just kind of like role play through an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. So it comes out on the 10th. I really hope you check it out. All right.
And I think you should bye, everybody.
Not y'all.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.